poetry, God said many years, more than 20. But when I caught her expression, my smile started to fade. She said, more than 2 decades and you still performing around the way? I at least thought you'd been on Broadway or a national stage. My nostrils fled. I shifted in my seat. I adjusted my glasses. I said, what you say to me? I said many years, more than 20. But when I caught her expression, my smile started to fade. She said, more than 2 decades and you still performing around the way? I at least thought you'd been on Broadway or a national stage. My nostrils fled. I shifted in my seat. I adjusted my glasses. I said, what you say to me? She said, I'm just saying, more than 20 years should probably bring you fame. I said, well, the fact that I'm still in demand leaves me amazed. I'm grateful. I looked at sis again. There was no scales, no sharp talons, but it was a little smoke on her tongue. She was hateful. She said, how old are you? I took a long look around the room. I was hinting at sis to go on and move. I was trying not to be rude. I said, I'm in my early 40s. She said, true. I don't see no ring. I said, no, baby girl, not yet. She said, oh, so you ain't meet nobody who wanted to take you off the market? I said, well, of the few men that I dated, there was one I thought I would be with for life, but it didn't work out that way. She said, another independent woman who can't find her Mr. Right. I said, sis, you want to fight? She laughed at my offense. Instead of falling back, she leaned in. She said, you sitting here like you ain't got no friends. At least tell me you got some kids. I said, I don't have no time for this. My life is beautiful the way that it is. She said, oh, you one of them. I said, one of who, friend? She said, you the type to meet a grim reality with toxic positivity. You sitting there like you never wanted to be mommy or wifey. I said, you're talking to a woman who has a radical acceptance for whatever God has for me. I said, honestly, I'm at peace. And I remembered I didn't even have to be in this woman's vicinity. I started to gather my things up quickly. I said, for the record, I didn't enjoy your company. But since you forced yourself upon me, the least you can do is tell me your name. Sis gonna say same. I said, same as what, girl? Stop playing. She said, same as the woman that I'm talking to, boo. She said, sis, I'm you. I'm the dark corners of your brain. I give voice to what your subconscious be saying. She said, you met a lot of hurt people who wanted you to feel the same. You used to ignore it, but now in the quiet corners of your day, you start to regurgitate all of the negative things they used to throw your way. She said, look around, sis, I'm not even here. But I'm glad that you can hear your inner thoughts really are that rude. You need to get to therapy and get them people's opinions up off of you. Because I know your life is beautiful, but the question is, do you? She said, right now, you sounding like your own biggest hater. And I wanted you to know that until you let their opinions go, you are the only dragon that needs slaying. Thank y'all.
It's about to go. It's about to go down. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legend Morning Show is back Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean, that's me. Jay Black, Sexy Mo, C-Chum, and celebrity guests that you get nowhere else. That's right, but here on Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends. Go to our YouTube page, Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, and check the exclusive situation all the way out. Or catch it live. Get your comments on Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends are back.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.
We the worst records, baby. We about to create a perfectly horrible song. Y'all know I've been in the gym, and now all I wear is tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Yes, I do. Michael Sean wears tight shirts every day. I wear tight shirts because I'm working out some. And if I wear the right size, you won't see none of my little cuts in my arms or whatever. Short sleeve tight shirts in any type of weather. People talking trans when they see me in the street.
Your shirt's so tight, we can see your heartbeat.
Man, clown me if you want, I'm sticking to my guns. And when the summer comes, it's gonna be fun. You can crack jokes and treat me like a jerk, but one day you'll see my six-pack right through my shirt. And even if I wanted to, I just can't stop. I just might rock an Ezekiel crop top.
Whoa.
Did I take it too far? What?
Yes.
Whatever. Tight shirts in the morning at work and when I grieve. I even wear tight pajama tops when I sleep. Tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts, tight shirts. Every day.
Mike Sean wears
Tight shirts.
tight shirts.
A tight shirt. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. April 6th. Oh, I put April 5th. April 6th. It goes down. Good morning. The big weekend happened. Hope everybody had a good Easter and all that good stuff. And she is victorious on a Monday. Monday, she caught Jay Black slipping. Jay Black is slipping up in here. Wait a second. Mr. Competitive has been caught slipping because the first person up to bat to join the show was one of my hosts. Yeah.
Allegedly, Sexy Mo.
Mo is in the building early. Unmute. Don't forget to unmute. Sexy Mo is in the building. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Look at you trying to prove a point. Look at you trying to prove
Early
a
bird
point.
gets the worm. Early bird gets the worm.
Early bird gets the worm.
That's what they say.
For those who don't know who just joined us, I get on here at 7 o'clock. I had a little mishap. I pressed the wrong button in the intro. I apologize because that spoken word. I love that girl, Rebecca. I forget her last name, and I love her, but I forget her last name. But the competition is who is going to pop on here first. Will it be Jay Black or Sexy Mo? And Jay Black's been on a roll. One of the days that he did get on here first was because I sent the link late. But hey. So Mo decided, hey, since we're going to play this game, we going to play this game. Oh, who's going to be on here first?
I'm just saying punctuality is important to a job.
Oh, wow. Wait
a serious.
Yeah.
When it's important to you, you make sure you're punctual.
Oh. Sexy Mo taking shots. Hey, let me write this down. April 6th, around 10 minutes after 7.
He's working from home, so I know it wasn't crazy, right?
Oh, wow. All right. Well, since you're here, how was your weekend? How was your Easter weekend? How did we celebrate? Did you celebrate? What went on? Let me know. Put me up on it. Put me
I
up on our Monday.
celebrated with friends and family on Saturday, a 50th birthday. Shout out to Breadman and Breadman Boxing in Philadelphia. Then I swung over to, first of all, I didn't even know High Nella was a place in New Jersey.
The hell is that? Hide Yellow.
In South Jersey, High Nella. So I went to
Hide
Wilson.
Nella.
Yes, I stopped by Wilson's. They had a
Oh,
chill
nice.
R&B thing going on. It was actually pretty dope. It was dope. Went
Chill
over there.
R&B. Oh, go ahead. Continue. Was
And
Will
so,
hosting it?
yes,
Okay. All right. Cool. All right.
by there. And then I made it back to North Jersey. And yesterday I realized when I woke up at like 12 o'clock in the afternoon for the first time in forever, that
Mhm.
at my age, I can't hang out all night.
Well, yeah.
I can't go out during the day and then come home at like 4 o'clock in the morning. It just can't happen.
Yeah, that drive. First of all, that drive is crazy, and
Yes,
and
it
it's
is.
not it's not really like we do that drive all the time.
Yeah.
But when you got to do the drive after Wilson's, and you got to get in your car, and you got to put the music on, and you got to get focused. You got to ask yourself, am I gonna stop and get a 5-hour energy drink or whatever you drink to get you going? I stopped drinking those, but those are my thing. And then you got to get home, you got to park the car, then you got to unwind, then you got to get undressed, and then you go to sleep. By the time you go to sleep, and yeah, that's a lot. That's a
It was a
lot.
lot. It was a lot. So it taught me that, yeah, you got a limit and you need to stick to that.
Yeah,
Don't try to do what you used to do. Okay.
I got to
Yeah.
do it, but I got a plan. Like I have to have my mind right. I got to already know what we're doing today. I got to know that this is going to be, and I have to be in a positive mindset.
Mhm.
Also, to really get, if you look at it as a task, if you look at it like, yeah, I gotta get it, it makes it even worse.
It does.
So you got to look at it with the positive energy. Like I'm going here, then I'm going here, and then I'm getting car, and I'm gonna bring it home and wrap it up. So, but at least you got to sleep till 12, and you had to do
Yeah,
nothing.
and
Did
then,
you do anything
then
Sunday?
that was Sunday. Sunday
Oh, that
was
was Sunday. That was all Sunday. Sunday. Oh,
I had
R&B and chill was on
things.
Sunday.
So it was on
Wow.
Saturday. It was on Saturday, but I'm saying I didn't get home until Sunday. And then I laid my head down, looked up, and it was 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, so no church for you. There was no church for you on Sunday.
No, I caught it online.
Oh, good, man. Let me tell you, one of the benefits,
Caught it online.
one of the few benefits of COVID, that everybody joined in on the technology and doing everything online. All right, cool. All right, well, you did your thing. I'm tired. I'm
People
tired.
have to take naps before they go to the club. You be like, yeah, I'm gonna come out, but I gotta take a nap first. Like in between the
Yeah.
festivities, you gotta take a nap.
Yeah, and the other thing is, I realized how much partying I did, and it was aided by alcohol. Not to get into it, but because alcohol is the fake energy drink in the beginning. So it gives you that, okay, so your mind goes, all right. Listen. Now I really got to have I got to be like, yo, this is why I want to go. This is why I want to do this. So good. All right. And you meet anybody at Wilson's? Anybody trying to holler at
I
Wilson?
was sober around a lot of people who were drunk and inebriated.
Yeah, that's tough.
Okay. And it's very, very tough watching everybody around you drink.
Yeah.
And you're sober and you're just like watching things unfold, things that would have been funny and fun.
Yeah.
Had a little sippy sip. I just was like, I just really want to be at home in my PJs. Like, I want to go take a shower and just, cuddle with my favorite pillow. I just didn't have it in me. Yeah.
So did anybody approach you at Wilson? Anybody give you the,
Yes.
what's up, mama? What's going on?
Yes.
They gave you the what's up, mama? Well, how they hit you? What they hit you with? What they hit
Why
you
you
with?
not dancing? You look too good to just be, you sitting down. Why you not dancing? Because I'm tired.
People still be hitting that. Why you not dancing? Why you not smiling? What's wrong with you? Why you not smiling? Why
You good? You good? Everybody kept saying, you good? Like, you good? And I'm like, no, I'm good. Like, do I not look good? But I realized that's because they were drinking.
They were drinking. Why ain't somebody just ask you to dance? Why ain't like, you want to dance?
Because apparently men don't ask anymore. They don't be like, yo, you want to dance with me? They don't ask that question anymore.
Oh, I guess they don't. I guess they don't.
And then it was a lot of like chicks on the busting it wide open on the dance floor, and I was just like, okay.
Not that you can't bust it wide open if you wanted to. Not that you can.
Listen, I gotta stretch first.
Oh man, and look who his first L. He has caught his first L. My man Jay Black called his first get to work.
Good morning,
Sexy Mo.
Good morning. Nice for you to join us.
Nope. I was on. You got two
So
links
nice to
there. You
have
confused
you.
me. Nope. Mike got two links.
I made it.
No,
I cut the other one off. I shut the other one off, but
it's still
yeah.
there though, and that's what confused me. So I was there waiting, like, dang, where everybody at?
Is that what you? Is that what it was? Okay, all right.
Yep. I was in there waiting.
But I wanted to say Mo was breaking down her night. Sunday she went to surprise birthday party, then she went to Wilson's, and I said, she saw some of the women were busting it open, and guys don't ask people to dance anymore. And I said, don't get it twisted. Like Mo could, if you wanted to smoke, she still has the bust open gene in her. She
ain't busting nothing. She ain't getting them Megan Thee Stallion knees.
3 to 5 business days to reset. I need 3 to 5 business days if you think that I'm coming someplace and busting it wide open. Okay, that's how that goes.
A couple of us
was on the other. See?
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad. I tried to take it off. I don't know how that happened.
I'll go delete it. I'll delete it.
Shout out to Ashabu. Thank you for that comment, Ashabu. KT, what's going on? Thank you for all y'all. 7:15. J Black comes in late with an excuse. Cousin Ash is on fire. I know you weren't there before Mo, because Mo was here at 7 minutes. 6 or 7 minutes after 7. You have never made it 6 or 7 minutes. Rarely.
Oh, no, here we go. Clarify.
Rarely does it happen. Cam, what's going on? Partying is usually reserved for traveling. Listen, I haven't partied. I've been a part of parties. I haven't partied in a long time. At our big age, we need 3 to 5 business days to reset. Yeah, the reset is crucial. And you can't have this is the part that I won't do. Not because I can't do it, because I know better than to not do it. I can't do the thing that we gonna party and then I gotta wake up early the next morning. That I can't do. Because I don't see the point unless I'm getting paid. If I'm getting paid, I will be in the building. But if I'm not getting paid, I'm not putting that stress on having 3 hours sleep or 4 hours sleep. It's not good. It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good the next day. Lady Q and Treacherous J Black, thank you for the gift for the baby.
Oh, the baby shower. She got a baby shower gift. See?
Oh, why didn't I get like a link for like the baby shower, J Black?
Because you're not in the text message group, apparently.
And
you're not in the secret society. You're not in the secret society. Yeah. That's where they put all the information at, and that sometimes get on my damn last nerve text group.
Yeah, I'm not in it either. So
I keep saying I'm gonna add Mike, because
choose wisely, Mo. Choose wisely if you want to be be in the secret society.
Coco will text at 3 a.m. a random picture of him and Mike just for no reason. I don't understand. So, like some stuff is just, and then Asha, I felt like I got baptized yesterday with Easter and all of the
oh, thank you, Asha, with all the Easter. Thank you. That was nice.
I said, okay, I guess I'm saved again. I guess I'm like all the like it could be a lot of times, Mo. But sometimes
go ahead, Asha. Go ahead. Don't let Jay Black go ahead, Asha. Let it happen.
Don't be trying to block her blessings. She trying to pass them on, sprinkle some on to you.
She over trying to sprinkle some holy blessings, Holy Spirit over there, and you turn JB starts those comments at the top. Don't come in here late.
I just started right where I saw the first ones I looked at.
They said,
yeah. She had one at the top. She was at the top. I don't know why you skipped it. Why didn't you just scroll to the top and just?
I didn't know where you were at, because once again I came in late because I was on the wrong one.
Cousin Ash. Oh, Jeanette said Cousin Ash a gift.
Yeah,
very nice, very nice. That's beautiful. For those who don't know, Cousin Ash is pregnant and she's having a baby boy. And so Jay Black, how was your weekend? What went on?
Oh, my weekend was good. I actually went to Jersey. It was a myth and a rumor. Mike always talking about his high-paying job. And I always wondered, does he really work there? Or is he just playing his role? Because sometimes we play a role. So I recorded myself. I said, I'm going to go find out. And look what I found. Let's see if he up in here. Does Mike Sean really work here? No way.
Thank you.
That is Mike. It's true. He do work here. It is Mike, y'all. Mike sure work here. He for real.
High-paying job. Hey, what you know about that?
He really does.
In the building.
He really does work there.
If you ever saw my job. That's
Nah.
I don't see no sex toys. But yeah, I didn't know he really does. That's his high paying job.
That's the high paying job. You see the name tag, you see the colors. That's the high paying job. But Jay
shirt.
Jay not like Stacey. Jay came in respectable. He not like, wait, do I still have Stacey Mitchell?
Stacey Mitchell's in there. She was. I tried to be respectful. You know how we do.
This is different. This one I was calling myself Magic Mike. Let me see if I got Stacey Mitchell in here somewhere.
There's a big difference between the two.
Damn, I can't find it. Go ahead, Mo.
Was his coworkers nice? Like, you know,
Mike introduced me, and you know what was crazy, Mo? He said, "There's Gay Monty." I said, "How do you say that so loud?" I was like, "That's Gay Monty. This Christine. This such and such." I'm like, "Yo, this." I said, "But how did he just introduce this guy as Gay Monty in front of people, customers in there?" And I said, made me a little uncomfortable. Made me feel a little weird, but
you felt uncomfortable.
Yeah, I did. It's Gay Monty. I'm like, hey, and then I remember I saw him at the comedy show in Willingboro. So I was like,
yeah, that's Gay Monty. Monty knows what it is.
Gay black guy Monty with a white boyfriend. Like, make that make sense.
It makes it. This is Stacey Mitchell when I was calling myself man.
Coming over here to look for Magic Mike. Where Magic Mike at? Let's see. I want Magic Mike. Where Magic Mike? Let me see. Magic Mike here.
Hello, is Magic Mike here?
Magic Mike.
Magic Mike, I need to see Magic Mike.
3 o'clock.
He ain't here. Magic Mike ain't here. Ooh, child, you telling the Stacey Mitchell experience was here to see him.
2:30. It's only 2:28.
Oh, okay. All right, man.
I may be wrong. He might be coming.
Okay, Magic Mike. I was here to see Magic Mike, but he ain't here. Okay, y'all. Yeah.
Not
that.
You see, I'm coming over here to look.
Okay, that's how Stacey Mitchell walks. That's how Auntie outside.
But not your coworkers. You not there at work, and they
giving up his schedule, right?
You come
they know
in.
my schedule. They know I'm there.
Schedule, no. It's 2:28. You early, baby. You early.
But did you peep something with my video? How the YTs don't open and hold the door for you? Watch how I'm trying to come in, and the lady right in front of me just swung this. Kept watch. Just watch this first. Let's see if he up in here. Does Mike Sean really work here? No way. Did you catch the disrespect, Mo?
She's like 80. She probably didn't even know you
were that door. I'm talking behind her. What do you mean? She
probably didn't hear you.
It was just a side note. It was a little side note. I peeped. I was like, that's how we do up in the YT neighborhoods. They don't even hold doors for you. They just keep it moving.
She didn't smack the crap out of you because you was right on her back and her ass. Like you was.
Oh my God.
I thought there was some disrespect.
Oh, I thought last one was Friday. Look at Miranda Brick. The last one was not Friday. I told you I'm not going nowhere, that my platform is everything to me, and everything I'm doing right now on the radio, 100.3 WRMB. For those, it was a debut this weekend. Thank y'all for those who called up. Sorry if we didn't pick up some of your phones. I will pick them up on Saturday. Saturday. Sunday was a holiday. For those who don't know, Sunday's a holiday, so there was a little pre-recording that went on, but I will be live. I will be live for y'all, and I will make sure I post the number for y'all to have. So most of y'all have it already. Post the number. So on Saturday at 3 o'clock, I need y'all to call, and I will get everybody's phone calls. I'm just trying to get acclimated with the board and all that other stuff. But, you know, it went well.
I heard you had Tawana on. I heard Tawana call in. I heard Miss Clark. I heard Miss Clark call in.
Mm-hmm.
I was waiting to hear Nikki White Chocolate. She swear to God you got her blocked. She said you're not taking her calls.
My mother said, "Oh, tell Mike he got me through my Sunday." My mother locked in.
Oh, beautiful! Look at that! Getting people through Sundays. Getting people through Sundays.
Locked in. Yep.
Getting
She was
people.
excited.
Shout to Mama. I remember them from the comedy
Oh
show.
yeah, we was
Yesterday.
talking about, yeah, he had a white husband. The black guy Monty with the afro with the white guy husband. It was a
See,
boyfriend
I
rather.
didn't know that was his partner. I sat right there next to them. Yeah.
Mike must get there right at 3:00. Yeah. I get there right at 3. That was when I took a longer lunch. The lady was running from
it was disrespectful. Just hold the door. Like just swung the door wide open and no, it ain't stay open for me, please.
It did stay open. It did stay open.
That door did not stay open. I had to hurry up and grab it because it would have shut right in my face.
Lady, we're gonna get. I will get you Saturday. I will get you Saturday. I'm telling you, just call. I'm gonna get every. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a ruckus.
I'm gonna be there Saturday. I'm gonna be answering the phones. I'm gonna make sure that we get every. I said that's some disrespectful. I gotta make sure I alter my schedule so I can be there because that's some BS. Got people out here, Nikki feeling sad like nobody loves her. Said nobody love me, Mike. Nobody. She said Nikki literally in the text group, Mo. Nikki like this is ridiculous. They blocked my.
Nobody loves me. Nobody.
Thank Nikki because I always joke about Nikki in inappropriate text messages. But Nikki she called me, she FaceTimed me, she said, "Are you ready?" before the show. She gave me a pep. She was like, "Are you ready? You ready to go?" So I appreciate you. I hope Nikki's in the chat right now. I appreciate you, Nick. Thank you. Told you I would work the board for free. Need to do something with this degree. Oh, I didn't even know you had a degree.
You got it. Well.
I wish we could see your face in your profile pic. Like, who took your profile
What does her face look like, Mike? Why can't she be an intern if she?
Oh, because I want to recognize her. Aren't we supposed to know her?
That's true. I take that back. What's your IG? What's your IG, Lady Gamer?
You on witness protection or something? You just got the chin.
Put your let me see. Maybe make it bigger. Let me see. Does that help?
Nah, still more chin.
Lady Gamer says she doesn't need to show her whole face. Okay.
And I appreciate you, Lady Gamer. Thank you. So everything went well. Everything was all good. Like, I just sat up there a while trying to figure things out and trying to figure a system out where I can learn how to twist the system to do what I wanted to do. That's the hardest thing. It is what the system does, but I gotta keep messing with it. So I'm like, but I want the system to do this, and in order to do that, in order to put your flair to it,
you got better. You're getting better. I be catching little stuff. The producer in me. The former super producer, the former best board op in the business. I be hearing stuff. I was the best.
I set the whole. Didn't nobody set up a radio show the way I set it up? Didn't nobody set them drops up the way I set it up? And I gave you the blueprint. And we run the city in the old K's and the intros and everything. Mike, we weren't shocked. You did so well, but it was great to hear you back on the radio. I appreciate you, cuz. I appreciate you. Thank you, Ash. Thank you. I appreciate that. But once I can put the Takeover Legend twist.
The Takeover Legend
and have everything in there. It's gonna take a minute, but we'll be there fast. That looks like a fake pic. I don't know. Maybe it is. I have no idea. We're not running. Hey, everybody Johnny from Australia. Hey, mate.
Seen him in a minute.
We ain't seen you. Where you been hiding at over there in Australia? Over there
with his free health care. He probably got free health care. They living it up out there.
Yeah. Free healthcare, and you ain't got our president. So, all right, just be happy. As long as you ain't got our president, just be happy. Other than that, so your weekend was good, Jay. You chilled Easter. You did something Easter. You chilled Sunday.
No, Lady Q did a bunch of cooking like she always do. Like we got the Wu-Tang up in here. Everything was good. A bunch of food. Family was good. Let the little boyfriend come over for a little bit.
Little boyfriend came. Wait, no,
not with me. He didn't come. He wasn't breaking bread with me. I ain't ready for that. But I did it. He can come over for a little bit. And y'all go chill. It was.
But
good.
somebody had to talk to him. Who talked to him?
No, my daughter. That's her guess. Like he went downstairs.
I'm sure your wife. Yeah. Well, where was he?
Can't talk to Lady Q. No. He can't talk. He gotta go straight up the steps. Y'all go upstairs and chill.
So you allowed? So wait a minute.
You allowed him to go upstairs?
Yeah.
Come over and go upstairs?
I mean, they told me she's 23. I still feel like she's 17, but she's 20, 22, 23. She got a little company for a couple of hours.
I've never seen her in the house.
Huh?
I've never been inside of your house.
Nobody's allowed in the paranoia. Nobody's allowed in the paranoia. Lady Q you know who Lady Q cooks all that food for? The make-believe people that she thinks she's socializing with. She has make-believe people that she goes, yeah, hi. And she talks to them. She's, you want some more with that? You want some cornbread with that? I got some cornbread. Oh, how you doing over there? You need something to drink? You need me to tap that water? You get your little drink? What are we doing? Trump giving out free hair wigs. Yeah, we don't know what Trump.
I don't know what's going on here, but everything was good with the weekend. I was more excited for the TOLs and the phone blowing up and the text messages and everybody supporting you. And that testimony for that last one you did was, I don't get emotional. I was like, damn, that was a good one. Like he really shared. I almost was gonna play it on the show. It was so good. I was like, maybe, but hopefully everybody went to your IG or your Facebook page. Mike did a really dope testimony.
Yeah. My mom was in tears about that. Just FYI.
Oh wow! Why I mean to make nobody cry? Tell your mama.
Tears. It wasn't like sad, boo hoo. It was just like, oh my God, his testimony was so good, and I mean, it was just,
Well, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Everything else was great, y'all. We start the week. We get it popping. We got more madness coming up. That's the one I kept, the weekend recap. That's not what I wanted to keep the title, the weekend recap. When I changed the title, that's what I did. All right, never mind. That's not.
You want me to change it to the other one? I mean, I can, and then delete this. Not this one, but I can switch it.
You can switch it to the other one because that shit is super generic. But we can do it. Mike, look up Joel 225. That is for you. All right. So if you watch any basketball, I got a bunch of things. Okay. If you watch any college basketball, you saw the drama between Dawn Staley from North Philly and Gino. I forget. I always mispronounce his last name. Legendary UConn coach who's won championships and everything like that. So they got into it after the game. Dawn Staley and her squad blow them out. They go on to the championship. They lose to UCLA. Mm-hmm. But the drama was Gino said that he had felt some type of way that before the game, there's some tradition before the game that they're supposed to shake hands. And he had a problem, allegedly, in the beginning of this, that she didn't shake hands with him. Mm-hmm. After the game is over, after 3 hours of basketball, he decided after they lost that he would address what happened before the game. And they go to walk up to each other, and a little ruckus ensues right here. And game over. All right, shake hands. He barks. And she barks back. And she wants more smoke. And then she's stepping to him now. And she wants all of it now. And she still wants him. So I want you to listen to what she says at the end. So for those who couldn't hear, she said, I will beat Gino's ass.
I will beat his ass.
She said, I will beat his ass. She says it 3 times.
He got all that North Philly. All that North Philly came out, okay? First and foremost, go ahead.
No, and I like the fact, because sometimes it's a victory. Some people you ever have somebody catch you off guard and you're like, what?
Yes.
Her trigger was on site. That's the original of on site. He said something and she said, oh, bitch, nah, we can go. So after the game, it comes out, and this is what I'm telling people over 40 years old. When you make a statement in 2026, be clear, it better be true. It better be true. It better be accurate. Because he claimed she didn't shake his hand before the game. Well, they played the footage. She shook his hand before the game. Then he complained about officials not making calls in the game they got blown out in. He said, my player's jersey was ripped. Well, come to find out, the player ripped their own jersey.
That part.
Nobody ripped the jersey. So everything he said was false, made up. Sounds like somebody, right? Sounds like another person we know. Sounds like another person who has a high-paying job. Just made it up. Just decided, I'm just gonna make a narrative up. And because I'm a legendary coach, I can make it up. No, bitch, you can't make up a narrative.
It's partially true.
The reason what's partially true?
With waiting for her to shake his hand. Is you notice there's two clips floating around. One where she shake everybody's hand, and there's another one when he was talking about he waited at the half court and she didn't show up.
3 minutes. He waited 3 minutes. And who the fuck, after the game is over, decides to bring that up?
This is what they were saying right there. You can see that, right?
Yes.
So he was standing there waiting. They're in the huddle with her squad. He was waiting. I guess it's customary. It's customary for them to come over, and she was over there with her team. And they said that's the real reason. So I know it's multiple clips. That's why I said partially.
Yeah, there's multiple clips.
The other clip
where she shook the hand. Yes, I want to know. Okay, when you say protocol, I want to know how many minutes. Is there a time frame that you have to do it?
And is it protocol or is it past practice? Because I can't stand when people can't differentiate the two. Is it just past practice, something that he's used to having done, or is it something that you must do? Because her mom was on the game, probably the game and the team, and getting them focused and getting them ready. So which one is it?
And perhaps maybe, Gino, you should have been getting your team ready.
That part.
Perhaps your team should have been. You should have been focused on your squad. And if you saw her at over there talking to the team, you know she's not lollygagging. You know she's not just sitting there looking at her phone.
All them old white men just hate black women.
Because he wouldn't have ran up on a man like that.
He wouldn't have ran up on John Thompson. He wouldn't have ran on. He wouldn't have ran on Hurley. He wouldn't have done that to Hurley. Hurley's UConn. Gino's UConn. What's he? No, Hurley's the professional coach. I mean, the male coach for UConn. But he wouldn't have ran up on Calipari. He wouldn't have ran up on Rick Pitino. He wouldn't have ran up on him. He definitely wouldn't have ran up on, God rest his soul, John Thompson, who was like 6'10". He definitely wouldn't have ran up on talking that craziness.
I feel like he's such a panty waist to do something like that. Like, come on, to a woman and to a black woman. He showed his hand.
No, he definitely showed it. And here's one guy who called him out on it. One guy. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was just. This was the one where she was shaking everybody's hand.
All right, go ahead, Shark. We can't have train wrecks playing clips.
Like she literally give it every. Oh, you can't see it.
We can't see it.
Oh, all right. Well, just go ahead and do yours then.
No, go ahead. Sure. Go ahead. I took the thing out the box.
No. So, go ahead. I took mine out. Go. My bad.
God damn.
I'll let you keep going.
All right, Gino. Let me get back to it. So this is a guy who basically broke it down perfectly. It just happens to he just happens to be white. It just happens to be white. So I kind of
happened with Gino Auriemma tonight. A high-achieving white male boomer lost at something that was important to him. Losing made him very upset, and because he's from a class of people who have never faced consequences for failing to learn how to process negative emotions, he didn't know what to do with that frustration. So he did what countless white male boomers have done before him. When faced with the intense negative emotion brought on by his own failure, he instead invented something in his head that did not happen to take his rage out on. Don't act like you've never seen this happen. Don't act like you've never seen a white male boomer lose at something and then invent a slight to be furious at. You've never beaten a boomer in a board game before? You've never seen a white male boomer lose a presidential election before? Here's the thing. Yes, it's just a white male boomer who doesn't have the emotional intelligence to deal with the strong emotions that come with his own failure. But it also is racist. A successful white man failed and invented something in his head to be mad at a black woman about. He invented something in his head to attack the character of a black woman who shares his standing in the world. That is incredibly racist to do. It's not overt. It's not on purpose. What he did, taking his inability to process his own emotion and inventing something in his head to be mad at a black woman about. His contemporary, his equal in coaching, where there are very few equals. He made up something to attack a black woman about instead of dealing with his own anger at having lost a game. That's horseshit.
And to top it all off, let me tell you another side story. Dan Hurley, who I confused, is the UConn men's basketball team head coach. And he has formulated a dynasty. Gino's been used to being the top dog at UConn for a while now. He's no longer the top dog. So losing in the tournament, being that close to winning the championship, pissed him off even more. Not to mention, it's the black woman that beat him.
Morning touchdown.
And she's formulating her own dynasty in South Carolina. So all that built up, and he thought he would get away with popping off the way these coaches pop off, the way the Bobby Knights back in the day used to pop off, and getting away with it because they're royalty on their university campus. They're kings. They're kings on the campus, and they get away with a lot of shit. None of the other top program coaches get along with Gino. Hell, even his old players couldn't stand him. Yeah.
Oh, so he's the problem overall.
And let's be clear, Gino, welcome to social media, because now, I promise you, social media is now going to dig into the other shit that's going on. So now, by popping off, now there's a reason for the sports social media folks to start digging into what's been going on in UConn. And why is it former players don't like your ass?
Right.
And another thing you didn't expect, and I will give all credit to the women analysts that were on ESPN. And I should get their names. I'm sorry. And I watch them all the time and I never get their names. And I don't want to describe them by how they look, because that would be disrespectful. Because they're all pretty, but I don't want to tell you, this complexion, that complexion, because that would be ridiculous.
True.
They had no problem once they got that microphone and they were in the ESPN booth. They had no problem calling him the fuck out.
Call him out.
On site. And the way they did it was so professional. And they gave him all the kudos, all the recognition for the dominance and the amazing basketball coach that he is. And then they let him have it.
Because that's how you read somebody. You make sure you hit them with the positives. Oh, you're great.
They hit him with all the stats.
Great.
All the most wins and national championships. But this, what he just did.
Yes.
So I would like to applaud you. I'm going to get your names. I watch you all the time. I'm just really bad with names. It has nothing to do with me not being interested. You guys have always done a great job of what you do. But I love the fact that you wasn't worried about the repercussions of stating what you had to state. And you did a fucking good job. Because I don't know if I could have held it together without calling him out his name at a certain point. Because the bitch you are, came out in front of everybody.
Yep.
Showed his true stuff.
And the funny thing is, when she snapped back and she barked back, you cowered out because you're not used to people talking back to your bitch ass.
And I felt like, and I felt like Dawn really would beat his ass. Like
I know in real life. I believe. I believe. Yeah. I believe so too.
She'll get that dub.
Yeah, I think in real life.
There's
a long record on Gino that they ignore. He got so mad a few years ago. He threw a water bottle. No, he gets away because he's a moneymaker. UConn has to let him get away with stuff because he's a moneymaker. He's the common denominator. Shot the touchdown, common denominator in the equation. And another thing, and this is not an excuse. I feel like he's slipping. And I feel like there's something in his age that's got him slipping mentally. Because to make two accusations back to back
and be wrong.
Yeah,
they're ripping her the shirt. When they showed the girl rip her own shirt, I said, damn, how can he get that wrong?
How'd he miss that?
Everybody see her on her Hulk Hogan. She was on a Hulk Hogan. Ripped her own joint.
You have to realize that he's not understanding. We live in a social media driven world.
That's what I've been saying. Exactly.
There's thousands upon thousands of people posting a clip. okay, to refute what you're saying. So he's not used to that. He's not used to that.
Tonto, he can't wait for Stephen A's commentary. You wait for Stephen A to say something, Mike? You want to see?
I don't give a fuck about Stephen A. Let me tell you how much Stephen A. Let me tell you about the man who was raised by all women, and he's proven it every day because the bitch in him comes out every time he wants to step to a woman.
Hey, good men raised by some good women out there.
But I get what you're saying, Touchstone, because they will be talking about it. Now the funny thing is things happen so fast in March Madness that after that. Dawn Staley in the squad winds up losing in the championship game, and UCLA did their thing. UCLA beat them by I think like 13 or 14 points. So 20. Was it 20 points?
28.
Oh, they lost by 28. Oh shit. I turned the TV on because I was watching. I was clipping, and I turned the TV. It was a UCLA. Yeah, UCLA. All right.
Wow.
It happened.
Was distracted. All this stuff distracted her from coaching her team. She said she was trying to stay focused, but UCLA whooped they behind. Like,
UCLA did their damn thing. I think tonight's the men's finals.
It was some record or something. I don't know what history was made with them winning. There was some history made, but yeah. So hey,
but shout out to her. I mean, if you are from Philly, you understand like the poignancy of her being in the position that she's in right now, and to have that like soured and sullied because he want to act like an ass. She can't get that moment back.
What is that, TP?
I don't know what TP got going. Little Chucky tried to Chucky the black
I guess
she tried to Chucky.
I guess she mad.
That's one of my favorite. Barbie. It's a Barbie doll.
So why did they make Barbie that ugly? I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Let me stop.
So every time I complain, one of my current complaints has been for a while is that once we elevate in business and we create something that we sell it, that it gets sold off. BET got sold off for I don't know almost $1 billion, and we sell it and they take control of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I came upon this story that did the opposite,
which I thought
a huge business.
Mm-hmm.
Is offered a gang of money,
$100 million,
and they don't sell. And the odd part is, I was like, of all things that didn't want to sell, of all the companies that decided they didn't want to sell, that they would not sell out, here's the one. It's the fucking shade room.
Kept it for yourself. Yeah, because I read recently. You've been offered 9 big figures.
Oh, yes.
And now, wait a second. Everybody, you want to add all that up? That's $100 million or more. You could have sold, gone off, doing other things, and you said, no, this is mine.
Yes.
Why?
Sometimes I still think about why. No, but, it's because of the community that we serve.
Now I want to pause it right there because I was wondering why wouldn't she sell? But I was also wondering who is trying to get $100 million to pay her. Like, why is this company so important?
Really love them, and like I'm really protective over where they will go.
So you were afraid that if somebody bought you out, they would change it up.
Well, because a lot of times when the offers would come, it would be during like an election year. You know what I mean, or something big.
I see.
So it would be for.
So they would change it for some partisan reason.
Exactly, for politics, because it was a large Black audience and like their voting ability, and so like it would usually be election year, so 2020, 2024. You understand what I'm saying? So like,
by the way, you dipped into politics in 2024.
That's why. So on Instagram, we are in the last 30 days, we're the #1 source of politics on Instagram. So we built a really big.
Yeah, everybody ought to know. We're not talking cheapo here. 21 million followers.
So much here. Number one, the way they want to get the Black people was through the shade room. And I'm throwing no shade. I'm throwing no shade.
That's how we can get them niggas.
We gonna get them through the shade room.
This is what they like.
And they're right.
This is what they want to talk about.
The shade room is like the Black gospel. Like it's almost like it's like the Black social media Bible.
It's like the TMZ of social media.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. People take whatever's on there and they take it for face value. So I understand that.
And I felt some type of way about that because it's not true. But it's like saying in order to reach black people, let's make sure we purchase all the housewives of every city, or all the housewives of Atlanta,
and
black
hip hop. So we're gonna get
all the love in it. Let's purchase all the love in hip hop.
Miami, Atlanta. We got
Atlanta.
we got.
Listen,
that's how they get to.
When I saw Trump in Chick-fil-A in Atlanta handing out free sandwiches and
chicken. We know how to get to these black
folks. I knew it's all a tactic. Let's find out what these black people like, and let's just buy it and take it over so that we can try to manipulate the game.
That don't bother us.
Glad she held her ground.
Does that bother anybody? Does that make anybody feel a little away?
I thought that she could benefit with that money long term to build her generational wealth with all her family and families.
But that's her generational wealth.
Or employ other people to start a new, build another hole. You know what they said? Make another hole.
No, you can't build another hole.
You can do another shade room and
No, you can't. The shade room name. You don't start from zero at 20 million followers.
It's another similar name, Mike. It's
not the same.
The cloud
it's
room.
Never the same.
You come up with something, but either way, now I applaud her.
I applaud her thoroughly. I have to applaud. This is what I'm talking about. If you are already financially successful and you were financially free, why would you sell it? Just you see the value, which means the money they offered you ain't the money that it's worth.
Push your goal and starting a business, ain't it? To max out, sell your stuff, and move on. That's what people generally do.
Maybe in the beginning,
they don't do that.
Or still be a part owner. I'm 5%. I still got to be part of it. I'm 700 million, and I get 5%
owner does not give you the majority of the board rights. So when you're talking about sitting on the board, either actively or even sitting on the board ex officio, you do not have that voting strength that you think that you have or that you're going to have in terms of being able to make big decisions on the trajectory of the company or which way it's going to go. No, 5% of the company.
No, I'm just trying to figure out other options because that's a lot of money to turn down. That could have been her blessings that she was looking for.
She's already financially set. So evidently,
is she really?
The impact that it would have,
so that thing, 100 million,
especially the Black and Brown community, was outweighed whatever it was that she was going to gain financially.
She said she had second thoughts. Like
it's 100 million. You're always going to have second thoughts. But my thing is, this is what we need. We need people not to sell.
I applaud her not selling out.
And that was in hindsight. She kept thinking back. Well, what if anybody? That's human nature to go back and say, what if? What if I would have taken that money? What if I would have just, again, like what you just said, maybe I should have took 100 mil and just started another shade room. But she understood the brand impact and what it would have on the Black and Brown community. So of course, I applaud her for that.
I applaud her thoroughly for that, man.
If she get into some financial trouble, let's see how much y'all applaud her. Let's see how much y'all help her.
So that's the risk.
And we're thinking with our thousand air mindset, right? Because 100 mil, anybody.
I ain't never seen 100 mil.
You know what? I'm taking that, right? You're taking that, J Black, but you're thinking.
I ain't gonna lie. That's a damn high probability. If I build the brand and they said for Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, technically you have the rights to that, and we're gonna get. And Mike be like, nah, we might have some serious conversation. 100 million. Mike like, no, we're not selling out, son. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to grind from the muscle. This is the blessing that we was praying for. Remember when we got in the game, we said we're going to get 100 million and stop. We can stop right now.
All good money.
Yeah, I'm not stopping.
All money is good money.
If somebody's offering me 100 million, that means I'm at least 10 million deep. You're not going to get it for 100 million. I'm not going to sell it. I got everything I want. I have everything I want. That means if I'm worth 10 million, that means both y'all are getting paid some millions and we're rolling. Why would I let somebody take it over because we're dangerous now? Because they're worried about our opinion. Right. So they just want to silence us.
What are we really worth? If you're going to give me 100 million, how much? What am I really worth?
So it says here the Shade Room had been valued at around $86.7 million, according to Net Worth Spot in 2026, and was offered $100 million. The Shade Room after receiving $100,000 convertible. I'm trying to find out what her net worth is, but I can't find her net
Why
worth.
would selling be the goal? What else is the goal, Afro Queen? What do you think you're gonna do for the rest
Pass
of your
it
life?
to your family. You want your generational wealth? Okay. Hey, Monty, Akela, Autumn, come here. Take over Legends. Do y'all want to take over when I pass it down? Do y'all want to take over and y'all can take it from here and y'all can reach your generation?
It's a brand.
Yeah, Dick Clark is dead and still shit.
It just sounded funny. Pause. But, now they're gonna close up the Shade Room 2020. I don't know. She's Harvey ain't selling TMZ.
You got that right.
Because they're not going. Because Harvey knows his power.
That's his brand. That brand. He's not selling that.
But JB, that's the problem. She led with not only business smart, she led with her ethics. Jay says, Jay, she may already have other streams of income. I'm sure she does.
And she's a multi-millionaire. Like, let's not forget, she's not struggling. She's a multi-millionaire. If she did not have the Shade Room today, she would be okay for the rest of her life.
No doubt.
Okay. Her children as well would be okay for the rest of their lives.
Yeah, if the Shade Room is worth $86 million, that means she's already doing her thing.
Yes.
Plus, they said the offer was at least $100 million. So
it could have been more. You're right. It could be 150 million.
But if you're this is the mentality that we have to get out of. If you already have your family set and you're set, why do you want more to sell it so somebody else can take it and run with what you've created?
And then destroy our community. I get what she was saying. And then destroy our Black community. You're trying to do it just to get votes. You're trying to get to the. I 100%. I understood and agree with what she was saying when it came to that ethical aspect. Just the financial piece is what I was just still hard to.
How would your ethics hit you?
100 million more. I'm being honest. I could be brought. I could be brought.
What else are you gonna get? What else are you gonna do if you already 10 million deep? What else? What else do you want?
I need to have some serious conversations with my family.
What else?
Lady Cuba had to level me out. Like, look, we can't, and this is why. And I'm like, but, and then we're gonna have to break it down. All right, and then I'm gonna have to come to Jesus moment. But initially, somebody offering you something that you dreamed that would be the end all be all. Like, we all were presented with that. If we're really being honest, it wouldn't be as easy. You could say, yo, great job, sis. She held it down. But if that was presented to you, you don't know that's what
once again, you already have everything you need and more. What else are we gonna do? We're gonna sell it so we can have a private jet? For what? If your kids are already good, the trust funds are already stacked up, everybody's straight, you get this amount of money when you turn 30. The kids talking about you get this amount of money when you turn 30, then you get this amount of money when you turn 35. Then from there on out, you can decide what you want. And we're gonna sell this because and then the other part, well, we can still be partners. So now we got a partner who can now tell us what you just said ain't what needs to be said and all that. Man, fuck that. God bless her.
100 million in
5%
business.
of the company, 5% still weigh in of the company. You have no leverage.
And remember what
kind of shares.
And remember what Kamari always tells us: 100 million is 50 because you got to pay taxes off the door.
There you go.
After I saw Vince McMahon sell the WWE, I know folks will sell anything. No. Vince McMahon sold that bitch because Vince McMahon has a lot of shit that he's beating, a lot of fucking allegations that he knows. He needs that money to fight that shit off. The Shade Room, a leading media platform covering Black culture, entertainment, and news, over 30 million followers and 43 billion annual impressions. Dubbed by the New York Times as Instagram's TMZ. I'm not selling that. If TMZ ain't selling, why am I selling?
I made the Shade Room one time, and I appreciated that because it's not just salacious gossip. It covers so much of Black culture.
Yeah, my post made the Shade Room with Jonesy and reuniting Naughty by Nature at her party.
I remember that Mike was on Shade Room. Yep. Yeah, when Treacher,
to these folks. And before I get into what you got to be careful, I watched the Lamar Odom Netflix
You
documentary.
finally watched it, so it was good, right? I thought it was good. Let me hear you, Mike. Let me hear what you think about.
I don't think that we can ever doubt that Chloe is OJ's daughter.
No,
there's so many things to that. Number one, how I will say this, how they let you know what addiction is really hidden for. Yo, Chloe literally rehabbed this motherfucker
from death. That's why I said I forgot how much she was there for him. Which I was like, damn, she really nursed him from out of his deathbed and was there, dropped everything, dropped the divorce. Like she said, no, I'm going to get
she
you
got
back
him a house because she was like, where's he going to live? She gets him a house in the neighborhood. She comes home. She doesn't think the guy can talk. She's not living with him, but she goes to check on him. And she's like, when you smell crack for the first time, you know exactly what crack smells like. You'll never smell that again in your life. She said, I walk in, I think this guy can't talk. He's been lying to me. And the motherfucker's smoking crack at the edge of the bed.
Still doing it. Nigga, after I done dropped everything for you.
The darkness of addiction. But let me tell you, when you start seeing the pieces of what he had to go through, when he's on his deathbed, his dad, who had disappeared, shows up and tries to get them to take the life support off.
Unplug the cord. Just let him go peacefully.
She saved his fucking life.
She did.
She came in there and was like, and then she knew his dad for real. And this is where her gangster side. She was like, what you want? Some Jordans? What you want?
A couple dollars.
And a couple dollars.
She gave Jordan a couple dollars and he went away. All right, I'm out.
No, but the crazy thing is the motherfucker didn't even say, I'm his dad. I'm here for. He said, nah, I want a hotel room too.
Yeah, I want some Jordan.
And he left and never came back. So just to tell you the trauma of the people that have been around Lamar since he was a child, that was the as I said, what the fuck? Though I've seen a lot of documentaries.
Yeah.
I will give them this. There was a certain point where when you got another dark alcoholic saying, what the
I told you it was good. I said, I forgot. It was a lot that I forgot. It was good to see the Bunny Ranch and then how that was a scammer. The dude himself, he just trying to get money. The owner, I was like, you thinking he don't want the publicity? Like, no, I want all this publicity.
So he want all the smoke.
We're gonna let y'all come in and film the bed that he was in. He was selling everything.
He was
the owner of the Bunny Ranch, when they said you might want to give us the backpack, or a lot of people are gonna know stuff they don't know, and he was like, I don't think you know my owner. And when I said that shit,
he said, no, we're not giving them nothing. We're gonna sell this stuff.
We selling it. We pushing the book, How to Pimp. He had a book on the Today Show, How to Pimp, and put the book up. Now this is the crazy part of it. This is the crazy part of and this is, I like it for the realness. I'm not liking what I'm about to say, but I like the realness. The realness is that when Lamar finished that interview, you can't say you're sure that he's never smoking crack again.
Oh yeah, no, it's definitely one of those situations where it's like moment by moment, day by day.
But
you just one crack, and you just one decision away from grabbing a crack pipe. Yes,
and he said that he regrets losing Chloe. Chloe was that chick for him. You know that one that got away, and that was the one. He beats himself up, and that can send him in that dark place as well. Like, damn.
But Chloe said something that was so fucking real. She said he's lived a life and he has a backpack of really bad stuff that's happened to him. And it's almost like he knows that. And that is the thing. Until he works through that, she was like, he will use that to give him the okay to smoke, to go back. And I was like, yo, this bitch just said it. This bitch just said what we be saying in meetings. This bitch just said what therapists have told Mike, you are legit. Those things that happen are legit. Like, you're not making it up. That's for real. But you got a choice. Are we going to work through that? Are we going to get to the core of this? Or are you going to keep wearing that backpack? And when it's convenient, be like, yep, saw my best friend die. Saw my uncle die. So what happened here? And I said, oh, dog. I just and I know he was joking. He said, "I'm going to Las Vegas now to get married," and he was joking. He said he was joking, but when it was over, I was like, I just said, God, please, because he did catch a DUI supposedly before this was released and stuff like that, and I was like, man.
Lamar
But you
Odom.
understand the impulses, right? Because outside of addiction, if you look at, someone who is an addict, you look at their lives and you look at some of the decision making in their regular life outside of the drugs, you'll see like the certain impulses and you'll be like, oh my God, that was so impulsive. Yeah, that's part of the addiction.
And the sex fiend thing, where he talking about being a sex fiend and being that, and
behavior.
And I pray, in a quick prayer, I said, God, look him out, man. Is there any way you can cover it?
From one addict to one battered addiction to, he needs some real help. Like
because he really didn't get he talked about going to the rehab, but he really didn't dig deep into what he's doing in his recovery. It's almost like he's like, I'm good. But there's got to be some step. It doesn't have to be AA. It doesn't have to be NA. It doesn't have to. But it's got to be something that you're working with. There's got to be something that there's a. It's like training for basketball. There's got to be something that you're doing in order to play the game. There's got to be some work that you're doing in order to play the game.
And Chloe was mad at his peoples for supplying him, getting them the drugs. And but if they don't give them the drugs, they're not going to be around them. So now they're going to be cut off. So they're in a weird spot. They like, damn.
No, but that shows that he didn't have real support systems locked in. Those were people who were users and enablers because they had something to gain out of it, whether it be employment, whether it be money, access to his money, whatever. They were enablers. So of course they're gonna do that. And I would be pissed off too if I was Chloe and I put a lot of things in my life on the line.
She put everything. She put everything on hold.
The line. To help him with his sobriety, to help him with the things that he was going through, the demons he was fighting. Like I would be mad too. I would be your mother, your brother. Nobody could come around.
And sidebar, yeah. And I know I don't have any. I'm not linking anything. Do y'all ain't think it was weird that they called one of his sons OJ and Chloe's? They called one of his sons OJ. It was just weird.
Junior.
No, but OJ. Didn't they call him OJ? Didn't they call him OJ? That was his
nickname. LJ.
Was it LJ? Okay, it was LJ.
Yeah, it was
good,
LJ.
All right. Okay, it was LJ. Okay, good.
You're funny.
No, no, that's why I said it sidebar. I was like, are they saying OJ? I was like, Chloe, because she's saying
I'm rooting for Lamar Odom.
But even the kid, but this is the thing about the addiction, and this is why I like the documentary. He did, and we have done some asshole shit that you are not going to be able to explain to your kids have to eat that on going to the parade, and they went to the parade and they knocked on his door and they were like, he's not good. But then his trainer came and his trainer said, you're going to the parade. So the kids are sitting home watching their dad who just said he's not going to the parade. They just see his dad jump on a bus to party with everybody. And the kids are like, we just knocked on your door. And then when he comes to New York and he goes to New York for something and he's walking in with he's at Madison Square Garden, and the kids were like, he's at Madison Square Garden. He ain't come to see us. Oh, it was them things. I was like, fuck. And I believe him when he says, yo, I don't remember. Like, I believe him.
He did a lot. I don't remember. Like,
but I think that it's genuine. Like that, all of that, sometimes people say, oh, I don't remember. I had a blackout. I was in a drunken stupor or whatever. I believe him. I believe that his drug use was so heavy that he did have these blackouts where it was like, I really don't know. I don't remember.
What do you have? 6 heart attacks and 12 strokes or some shit? Like, how is he around? And
he wasn't supposed to be alive.
And I admire him saying, I'm sitting here now trying to think of why am I here? And I get that. Like that introspective, like, so why am I here? If I can beat 12 strokes and 6 heart attacks and be
like 7, like Remy, 7 winters and 6 summers. They was like 12, it was like 12 heart attacks and 6 strokes. I was like, damn, and he's still around. It's for a reason. He's here to inspire somebody.
It's gotta be. And I wish him luck. So Jay, yeah. That
I'm glad you watched it. See, I be giving you stuff to watch. It'd be good stuff.
Yeah, but talking about the people around him, and then we'll move on. When you talk about the people around him supplying him the crack, Jay be doing stuff, and Jay will say stuff to me. He doesn't. I don't think he says it. He just says it. That's Jay. He just says it. I remember I needed him I needed some money to get from Dallas, and he was like, "Yo, you using this to drink?" I really had no money.
I just wanted to know before I just cash at. Wait, nigga, what is this for? Like,
you need that friend. You need the friend that's gonna give it to you.
This for liquor,
friend is gonna be like, "But why? What you need it for?"
And I'll give you one, and I'll just give you this, and we'll move on. When I needed, and I was asking him the money, my daughter, who I hadn't even talked to, cash at me. I hadn't even talked to her. And she cash at me, which was the money that I used to get the Uber to get back home. There was nothing. There was nothing. Listen, he's not giving money up.
Oh yeah, you asked me. I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you just want to make sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with asking. This ain't for liquor, is it? Like, let's be real clear.
and honestly, I don't. Let's see how much Lamar Odom is worth, because I've always let me see how much Lamar Odom is worth.
Everybody knows that Jay Black is he's sweet as pie. Okay, will do anything for you, but I need to know some things. Let's talk about why.
Yeah, you want something for me? Just be prepared. I'm gonna ask you some questions. If you don't want no questions being asked, don't ask me, because I'm going to ask you questions related to what's going on. Is this a permanent thing? Is this I'm getting it back? And if I'm getting it back, when should I expect it back? I got some questions. I got some questions.
Inquisition, okay? If you ever need money from Jay Black,
Lamar Odom has an estimated net worth in 2026 of $20 million. Let me tell you the scariest thing that I think my mindset is different. I hope. Let me tell you the scariest thing is to have $20 million and be an addict. That shit is you talk about
you can't get.
You talk about somebody telling you can't. Yes, I can. I used to say it all the time. Back then, I used to say it all the time. God would never let me hit the Powerball for $200 million, because the first thing I would do is I would get advice on what financial advisor or company I should use. I would go to the financial company and I would set my girls up, and I would say, okay, at this age, you get this money, at that age, you get that money, and then it goes and it proceeds. And I would make sure that their kids are good. And then my mom, I would be like, just knock everything out. Get her this. My mom and dad, get her this. I would go to my sister. I'd be like, sis, what you need? I would set everybody up. I would get and I want it automated. It triggers on this day. And I would sit there for how many hours or 2 days and come back and get it. And then I would leave. And after that, 200 million, after taxes was 100 million. And after that, I probably, let's just say I'm 50 million deep. I know 50 million deep. Everybody's good. Leave me alone. I'm going to live my life. And at that time, it would not have been good. Because you ain't going to tell me you got to ruin this. I ain't about to ruin shit.
Yeah, I got this under control. And you can't stop me. I got the means.
I'm going
to get this.
You ain't going to, I'm going to be on an island somewhere. That's my first. So for him to have $20 million after he made over $114 million, they said, to have 20 million and to have an addiction, God bless him. God, because he's still got the hangers on. He's still out here in these streets. He's still going to these parties. He's still, I think, I don't know that for sure. And you still in LA.
So you saying, Tawana said, you saying that Lamar needs a guardianship like Brittany?
No, he doesn't need a guardianship because he knows nobody he can trust except Chloe. And I don't think Chloe wants that responsibility.
She don't want that responsibility. She said she done did all she can do. Okay, she done put all her stuff on the line. And you know what? I don't think it's fair for us to even expect for her to, if that's what it came to put that much responsibility on her.
Do they got kids together?
On her way out the door.
Do she got kids with Lamar?
I don't think they have kids.
No, she only has a kid with Tristan.
All right, okay, this is an official sidebar. How much work did Chloe get done on her face? She don't even look.
They all. Chloe.
I know it's a Kardashian thing. I think you have to do it. I think
a lot of chicks do it and they don't look the same. Hazel E's of the world.
She also takes good. I mean, she has had work. But she
And
also
I'm not saying she looked bad. She just looked really different. She don't look bad. She don't
tried
look
to
bad.
fit in with the
Nene
rest of the
Leakes,
sisters
Lil'
and
Kim.
butt and all of the different things that she did with her face, trying to look more like her siblings. But I think that she's past that stage now. I think that she's more so trying to focus on her health. She got a whole health brand. She has a whole health brand now.
All right. Well, speaking people to LA, to get to this point, can your partner really make you happy? Also matters in America. Jada was talking again.
Mm.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Jada Pinkett Smith was talking again, and
plastic,
Hazel looks plastic, yeah. And this is what Jada had to say about, can somebody make you happy? And she was talking about Will at this point.
To make you happy, he can't. It's impossible. But it took me forever. Hard-headed, stubborn, you know, because that romantic idea. And that's why I talk about checking the boxes. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to do. You get to have your dream. How come I'm not having mine? And that's because Will was doing what he wanted to do.
He was making himself happy.
He was making himself happy.
And he says that to you, doesn't he? He says, when you separate, he says he wants you to go and...
He's like, go. Don't make yourself happy.
Go let August Alsina knock you down. Go ahead.
You know what, J-Black?
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Mike. I just burned it out. I see sometimes stuff just come out. But go ahead. Go make yourself happy. Ain't no way I'm telling my wife go make herself happy, whatever that is. Please. And she won't let some young boy knock her down? Nah.
We just started to the sexual aspect of it. Happiness comes in so...
Which he has something to do with. But the therapist, Mo, I think people believe when they find the right person that will make them happy. That you will you'll meet the reason why you're not happy is because you haven't met the right person. So what do you say to people like, the reason why I'm not happy, I haven't met my partner, I haven't met my soulmate, I haven't met the person that's gonna make me the one, I haven't met the one. If somebody tells you that, what would you tell them? I
would honestly say that you have to be happy with you before you can be happy with somebody else. And your mate is not supposed to be the source of your happiness, be the root of your happiness. You should already have that, and your mate should complement you, like should add, to your life. They shouldn't be, the reason for the season. It just doesn't, because if they go away or something happens, heaven forbid, to your mate, are you saying that you're not happy? Like you're not going to be happy unless you have that person?
I agree with you. And I think it's hard because people always, and I've done this too. I think we've all done this. If I had money, I would be happy. If these bills were gone, I would be happy. If I had this job, I would be happy. I'll never forget. There was a time they had sent me to Los Angeles for a movie premiere. And I remember having a bunch of shows booked up for the month, right? And I remember I had to come home from the premiere. And I remember having, I think it was like 2 months that were set up of paid gigs that I had already got deposits for in the whole nine. And they had me in this fancy little hotel. And the first thing I did is I didn't know in LA, I could get a bottle of vodka out the CVS. I didn't know that CVS and 7-Eleven actually sold them bitches like liquor.
Yes.
I don't know if they do now, but it was liquor. And I went to the CVS to get something, and I saw a whole section of liquor. And I said, bam, good looking. Got the bottle, came back, was sitting on the balcony. I don't have millions, but I am good. Everything's good. And I remember thinking to myself, why do I feel so miserable right now? And this, if you would have told me 5 years ago that I would be in this situation, this is all I said. I said, if I got paid gigs and my bills are paid and I'm good and I got more gigs coming up and I'm chilling, that's all I need, God. And then I got it. And my point is, we always say, if I just had this, that's not going to make you happy.
No.
It's just not.
If you have an addiction, you're saying you would better.
No, I'm saying in general. People think if I get this, because guess what? When you get this, if you're not happy before you get it, when you get this, now your job is to maintain it. Now your job is to make sure you maintain it, because now you've purchased things that are now based on the money that you have. So now your stress is this. If you weren't happy before, this magic button. If that's the case, these people wouldn't be offing themselves.
Right.
That part. But I don't know that every individual journey is different.
No, it's a false. What it is a false sense of it sends dopamine through your system, right? You're on a high. It's kind of like it's almost like a drug. That's why I say money. Money is like a drug. It's almost like a drug. You're excited. You're like, okay, yes, all my problems are going to be solved because I have this money. I can do this. I can do that. I can do this. But when that money runs out, you're left back in the same with that same.
Or while you're doing the most ridiculous. Or while you're doing all this stuff, LaShawn made a good comment. She said, "You should people should compliment you, not complete you." Yeah. And that's another good thing for songs and everything like that. This person completes me. Well, okay. Well, I'm not going to get into that. But even while you're in the midst of doing everything, the most frustrating thing is to be like, "Why do I have everything I want and I'm not happy?"
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's a temporary euphoric feeling. I'm telling you. If you've ever not been without a job and you're down in the dumps and you get that job and you're like, okay, everything is on the up and up. And then maybe 2 months later, you have that feeling again where it just doesn't feel like everything, your happiness is gone. It's because you didn't get happy because you got the job. It was a temporary boost in your dopamine to make you feel like, okay,
like it's mental health. Sound like you need to talk to somebody. You need to get medicated. That's what it sounds like.
Well, I don't know if you need to be medicated, but you could need to be medicated, or there could just be something that you haven't dealt with.
It is. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It is. It's other underlying things that you have not dealt with. That's the root of your unhappiness. The money and all of the different things, the top surface level things that happen from day to day that gives you like that tiny bit of, oh, this is great. And then tomorrow you're right back feeling, on your lows. Yes.
You speaking from a therapy aspect or because mental health is real.
That is part of mental health.
Yeah, that's part of mental health.
Me having that anxiety before I realized what the hell was going on, and now having that support, that medication that helps level me, is a completely difference.
Right.
So when you say medication will help that.
Medication in conjunction with therapy. So medication is just one component, one tool that you use to help you be able to sort through your stuff. Okay. It allows you to be more open to having that layer of onion peeled back by your therapist. It's not just
I ain't got no therapist, but I know I had anxiety and now I'm medicated with anxiety.
I want to ask you a question, Jay. If the medication got taken from you, wouldn't you want to know, well, why the hell do I have this anxiety to begin with?
What fuels the anxiety?
But it ain't going to stop it. The medicine is the only thing that's going to stop it.
No, but go ahead, Mo. I'm sorry. I'm speaking in your.
I tried without it, and I was up 3 a.m. thinking I can't breathe and standing outside.
But don't you want to know what is created that? What is created in your mind? What is the actual core of the multiple things that have happened in your past that you may not have addressed that actually makes that occur?
Because the medication is only addressing the physiological responses to your anxiety, like to whatever the problems are, whatever the things you're not dealing with. Okay. Once the medication is gone,
it's just a band-aid. It's a band-aid. I get what you're saying.
But it's supposed to work in conjunction, in tandem.
I ain't the only one that's out there with anxiety that has a band-aid.
No, we're not saying you're the only one. I've gone weeks without being able to sleep. I've gone weeks sitting in my house in the apartment in Dallas thinking somebody was going to bust through the door at any minute. I've sat in the bathroom and sat there trying to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth as fast as possible. But then my thing is, why do I get like this?
I put the link out just in case somebody want to click it if you're on YouTube. What is that word she just said right there, Mo?
Like natural endorphins.
Endorphins, okay. I don't know what that is.
A natural chemical in your body.
I do know. I be playing like I don't know something. For the people that don't know,
balance.
I
medicine balances me for the moment. I still, honestly, y'all, I still don't understand. And this is why I do have to go talk to somebody.
My therapist is my pill. Oh, my pillow. I thought she said my bad. I saw that wrong. Go ahead.
No, but this is why I don't understand why something so nice as a birthday show, after all the tickets are sold, and I know I made a profit, why I want to sit in the corner and be quiet by myself?
You mean afterwards, after the night
No,
was over?
during.
Wow.
During.
So all the, like, you didn't appreciate, you couldn't handle all the love and the success.
It's
over. Lady Q be saying stuff about sometimes with you when it comes to success. That's when you're, wow.
So
she diagnosed you, dude. Okay. My bad, Lady Q.
That is very true. And not that you have this or not, but I'm prefacing it with this because a lot of people don't understand, like, suicidal ideation. You know, they'll say, well, everything was going good in this person's life. Why? Like, I just seen this person and they were, you know, they were happy, they were up, they were high. Why would they do that? I don't believe that they would, you know, try to take their life or try. This is a real thing. Mental health is a real thing. I can't stress it enough.
TPC, you overstimulate the mic with so much love and appreciation.
Your social battery, like, so
you Lady Gamer.
Okay, is this going to work out? Is this going to go well? Right. And then once you found out it went well, it's kind of like,
but even that feeling doesn't come, even when y'all did the most amazing. Turn your phone like this.
Turn Lady Gamer.
Like that. Even after y'all did the most amazing thing, one of the most amazing things that ever been done with me. Y'all bring out cakes. Y'all playing the champ is here. Y'all playing the champ is here. Y'all giving me gifts. My anxiety was through the roof. Like, and when I watched the video, I get so mad at myself because I was like, I just wanted it to stop. Like, it was so overwhelming and it was so beautiful. And I want y'all to know, I was so thankful that I watched the video and I got mad at myself because why didn't I just enjoy the moment and just bug out with y'all and just have a good time with y'all?
You do realize that was a lot of stimulation.
Right.
Like, that was a lot of stimulation.
It was
in that room. You went from, you know, again, forget the ticket sales, but you were on stage. You know, you went from being on stage to something emotional happening, people connecting with you, celebrating you. That was a lot.
He just needs time to process things. He never had the time to process it. That's his daughter saying, you just need time sometimes to process. But in the moment, he wants to live in the moment, enjoy the love that we're giving him and all that good stuff. But Lady Gamer, good morning. You clicked the link. You want to say something about anxiety?
Go ahead, Lady Gamer.
Yes, I'm going to say something about all of that. So I have anxiety and depression. And part of what kept me on track is having a therapist. Having someone to bounce these things off of that's not my close friend, someone who is outside of the realm of what I'm dealing with. So they often have other options for me that my friends don't have because we are in the same circle. We are in the same cloud. And so we don't always know everything. And sometimes a therapist can truly help. Oh, this is my chin.
Oh,
I love it.
So yeah, that's why I use the chin. I was called a sharp chin creature when I was my first job was Checkers, and they didn't have an they had an issue with getting rid of certain things inside of Checkers. And so when I created an uproar, my manager called me a sharp chin creature. So that's
Lord.
why I go by my chin.
Got you. And I'll give you an example because Monty said I needed to process it. This is what bugs me out. I don't know why I didn't, when Monty was standing next to me, I don't know why I just didn't grab her up and hug her and laugh with her because that's what I wanted to do. But I'm almost frozen. It's almost like I'm frozen in this, like paralyzed in this thing of, oh, you created this. Now this is what you want. And you put yourself right back in a situation again that you know these feelings come out when people pay this much attention to you. Because I really just wanted to grab her up and laugh. And there was a few other things I wanted to tell her that were going on. And I wanted to tell her, and I knew she would have thought it was funny. But I almost can't do it. Like I literally freeze up. And this is a joke I do all the time. This is about the stage. Before I'm about to get on stage, I always have this conversation with God. I say, God, why did I choose this? Why did I choose this? Because it is paralyzing, but it happens in certain situations like that. And there's a lot of reasons why I drank, a lot of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But those were one of the main reasons why, because it still comes to my mind today. If I just could have 2 shots, everything would be cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Everything would be cool.
That's because you never accepted yourself for who you are. I don't know I know it has something to do with how you were raised. And I'm not trying to get into like this whole deep thing because my mom, like, you guys already know my mom had me at 13. My father was 18 and knocked her up at 12. So I've been always looking into reasons why I am the way that I am. And we have a lot of similar things that we've expressed, if that makes sense. So when it comes down to self-acceptance, a lot of times it has to do with how you were raised.
Right.
So
I believe
that's
that.
how I see it.
And I hate to make this my therapy session. Even telling my kids how proud I am of them, I can do it. But if I do it, you best believe I'm gonna cry. And I don't know why.
Well, it's an emotional release because you're tapping into them. You're tapping into, the child, so to speak. You tap into your inner child by telling them maybe, and I'm saying maybe because I don't know everything about you, Mike, right? But maybe that's what you needed
when he was a kid and his parents didn't tell him that.
Maybe you're unconsciously like tapping into that when you're pouring into your kids and telling them, hey, you're great. You're gonna do well. Maybe you needed that nurturing.
And I get
missing.
No, and I was told they were proud. Well, my mom and dad, my dad did tell me he was proud of me, but my dad had the same thing I had. My dad literally would never get emotional, but if he would say certain things, he would get emotional. But it would be those positive things.
Yep.
For some reason, reprimanding me was easy, but telling me the other stuff, he would literally get emotional, and I know it would be a big deal. So I did hear that.
I think reprimanding was a generational thing. Most of the times, often not our parents reprimanded us in the same way that their parents reprimanded us. And I always think
it was easier to beat us than it was to hug us.
Yeah, and to know better is to do better. Because certainly the way that my parents raised my sister, me and my middle sister, is different from the youngest. To know better is to do better. And as parents, we grow and we learn, hey, maybe I should have done this more. Or maybe, I didn't have this when I was a kid. So I'm going to make sure that I provide this space for, in this emotional space for my children.
Put the comment up, Claude. Claude said, good morning,
Lady
everyone.
Gamer.
Mike, I do like, thank you, Lady Gamer. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Lady Gamer, you just shared a lot. And I want to thank you for sharing.
Appreciate you.
Because that, like what you just said, I was like, wow. And God bless you. And you always got a safe space here. Please hit that link whenever you want to hit the link. Please hit the link whenever you want to hit the link.
All right, and I still want to work your board.
You still
All right.
I gotta see how this bum rush is gonna be at the station. I gotta take it slow. I'm gonna have a whole staff up in there. They're like, yo, you just do Saturdays and Sundays, but I got a staff. She
have a whole Freedom Temple for broadcasting, telecommunications, and mass media. So
all right,
all right. Well, you on the list. You on the list.
I was supposed to. So funny story. Back right before Jonesy left Philly, I was supposed to intern with her.
Really?
It would have been with me then.
You would have interviewed with Jay.
It was the week before, and everything hit the fan. I was like, "Dang it!"
You dodged the bullet. You do not want Jay as your boss.
Goodbye, Lady Gamer. Thank you.
Thank you, Lady Gamer. Lady Gamer, y'all. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Claude, good morning, everyone. Mike, I don't like being the focus of a celebration, but can speak at a conference in front of 600 people. Facts on facts on facts.
Because there's a connection. There's a connection there, an emotional connection. Public speaking, you can disconnect. and, and plug in a different way with your audience versus when there's an emotional connection to them.
And I love it when I don't know anybody in the audience, and that's crazy. Certain things I won't do and places I won't go if I know it will be too much for me. I have an opened bottle of Lexapro over here that I'm supposed to be taking. Oh wow, they got our team all meted up.
We all medicated up on this
Everybody
show.
medicated in this bitch except me. God damn. My daughter Amani says I struggle with the same thing. Even listening to my sisters or even telling him that he did a good job, it feels right, but it feels weird at the same time to be that sensitive towards somebody else. That is true. That I get it. I get it. Jay Black gonna get you out of here, Lady Gamer. Look, Jay Black
get out of here. I'm trying to figure stuff out.
He was not running.
No, she shared. I like what people share. I do. Like
no, that was. I wanted to ask her more about that.
And I'm gonna tell her, don't take on when people project negative things onto you. Don't take on that name. There's nothing wrong with your chin. There's nothing wrong with you. Don't allow people to, put little negative labels onto you.
Tawana said, Michael, I too have extreme anxiety in particular when it comes to being in front of a crowd of audiences. I feel like I might faint, quiver, shaken voice. It has caused me not to excel in jobs due to fear.
Damn. But when you do it, Tawana, you probably do a good job. Hold up. But when you do it, she probably kills it after. Oh, that wasn't that bad. I think it's just a build up. But once you there, showtime, you perform, you put on.
I mean, that is the one thing. As I cross the stage when I'm sober, as I cross the stage, it seems to just I go into like the detachment that Mo talked about. That's why I love performing in front of crowds that I don't know anybody. Even though I love y'all being there. It's a little easier. Yeah, Touchstone says the problem is when you receive the love, sometimes you don't understand in the moment, even though it's supposed to feel good. Yep.
And you're like, what, me? Am I worthy of this?
JB quick to shut people off.
No, Nikki, I was trying to move on. Like she got to point out we were moving on. And
no, but that was interesting what she said, how she was born and how her mom was with somebody who's 18 years old.
If your mom is pregnant at 12, how does that really affect you?
Because you're born to a mom that's 13 or 14 years old. So there's got to be something missing in the capabilities of a 14-year-old trying to raise another kid.
Right.
That's literally kids raising kids.
And what you're pouring into that kid.
Right.
So, experiences do shape the way that we are, what we become as adults and how we think and how we process things as an adult.
So the grandparents probably
played a big part in some of the things that she's gone through and the way that her self-imagery that she spoke on. I love her.
And did she look at her dad as a pedophile? But I guess no, he was 17. I guess she was 12. Or she said
he was 18.
18.
He was 18.
Just turning 18.
Yeah, but the girl was 12. Listen, lady Gamer, I'm sorry. We should have asked you this all while you were on. We should have asked this all while you were on. I don't know why we talking about this. I'm already trying to coach myself through this baby shower I'm having coming up this Saturday. Shake my head. There's clearly a common denominator.
So she's nervous about the baby shower that she ain't invite nobody to, by the way. But anyway, yeah. That's just a side.
Yeah, that whole calling her a creature thing didn't set
horrible.
We're stuck on that.
Yeah,
that was horrible, Lady Gamer. That was horrible. Whoever called you that
wasn't a compliment with your chin and calling you a creature.
And I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that you cut your picture off and all I saw was the chin. So I hope you didn't take it like that. Mind over matter. Your mind is so powerful. No, your mind is powerful. And I'll tell you what, I make a decision before I get on stage and I have that conversation with God. And I say, God, I'm just going to jump out the window. And that's my metaphor. I'm just jumping out the window and whatever happens, happens. And I'm going. And then it's on.
I have a hard time on the mic.
I used to listen.
What mic you talking about, Mike?
Fear of having a hard time opening, when the mic opens and like don't freeze. You're saying in your mind, don't freeze. Back in the day, and shout out to Patty Jackson, because she taught me this trick. She was like, if you smile before you crack the mic, and it always worked.
Oh yeah, you do smile before you crack the mic all the time. That's your thing.
Yes, it was deeply ingrained in me. She was like, before you crack a mic, she was like, just smile first. And it got me over.
No, that I noticed you do that to this day. Like I'm growing up with my mother and my sister.
I guess like the age, like with I guess a 13-year-old mom.
No birthday parties. Auntie outside, I understand no birthday. Lady Q about to ring the phone. Pedophile.
I didn't say that about No, I was trying to figure out the age differences. That's all.
Oh, I didn't take offense. It's funny to me. No, I mean, I don't think Jay said anything wrong with that.
Is that you in that profile picture though, Lady Gamer?
Easy.
Go ahead. No, I was just wondering. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. All right.
We're trying to get subscribers, not be less. All
right. So let me get to this. Damn, it's 8:40 already. It's been a good conversation. Jay Black. What was that?
Mike didn't catch the joke. Mike didn't catch it. When she said she
about the mic, I let it go. She ain't got listen, I'm about to fuck up. I was like, she has no problem, but never mind. I was trying to defend you, KT, and Jay Black was like, what problem do you have with the mic? No problem. I assume there's no problem.
I thought you were gonna play your clip.
Because Mo was in the middle. Mo was in the middle describing of her technique.
But her technique, when KT need her technique, if she got a problem with the mic, like, I don't know what's going on around here this morning. We gotta break this up. It's getting too serious.
So KT said she was she has a problem with the mic. KT, just for the hell of it, I'm sorry, I felt the peer pressure. I felt for peer pressure. I felt for peer pressure. Nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be afraid of. I'm sorry. I fell for the peer pressure. I'm sorry. I fell for the peer pressure. I'm sorry.
Good morning, Kamar.
KT.
F up, Jay Black.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, KT. I'm sorry, KT.
How did we get here? We had to break it up, KT. We had to break it up.
I'm sorry, KT.
It
was getting too serious. It was getting way too uncomfortable. All right. So watch this video. So this lady puts a video, says this video is going viral, but not for what we're gonna think it is, right? And I just put this because I'm just telling people, be clear. They watching you. Surveillance is being done by civilians. It's being done by people who think they're doing good. But it went viral. But I want you to pay attention on why she claims this, why she says it went viral. Man about to get on a diving board. There's a young lady in front of him.
On social media. I bet you don't know why. But look, it's a video for reflection, folks. This guy looks everywhere, but
let me get to the beginning right here. He's standing behind this young lady, and he's looking everywhere. He never glances at the young lady. Never glances at the young lady, even as they're going up for their turn on the diving board.
You don't know why. But look, it's a video for reflection, folks. This guy looks everywhere but at the girl in front of him. It's for reflection. Why? Because there are many who look where they shouldn't look. What do you think, folks?
Now, one of the comments was, so we're not allowed to look.
Internet is bored.
No. I think this is very interesting. One person said he's not looking because he's a child. A child is standing in front of him.
He want the perception of being looking at a little girl butt that's right in front of him.
Because if he would have glanced, that would have went even super more viral. God forbid he would have stared. God forbid if we thought that he was lusting. I give the man credit because I tell you what, every time a young lady comes into the store, I'm trying to look them directly in the eye I'm being but that's in a professional.
But are we doing too much to look? Wait, I think he gonna look at her butt. Like I would have never thought that. Let me look as they going on this diving board. Let me see this guy gonna look at that girl butt in front of him. Like that's what people are thinking and video recording. Like
maybe it was his wife recording it and she posted it because she wanted to post the dive. She posted her husband diving off the board and doing a backflip off the board.
People are looking in places they ain't supposed to look.
Well, we are a society of sound bites and short clips of everything. And I can very well see it's human nature. If you're going up, that you're going to look up at one point. But he never looked up as he climbed.
He never looked up. Exactly.
Never looked up.
So he was subconsciously, maybe he's battling with something. Maybe he's a child predator, and
I think that he
if you want to be
intentionally
assuming,
ensured that he was not, that he didn't look up because he felt it was probably inappropriate.
And I think every father who has a daughter appreciates that the man didn't take a glance.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'd have been looking like, what you looking at? But I probably wouldn't even think it. Well, no, because I'm always looking.
You would have. Yeah, you would have. If you would have seen your daughter with a grown man behind her, yes, you would have.
Lady Gamer, you got any kids? If so, how old were you when you had them? I'm just curious if you got any kids and how old were you?
And Lady Gamer, that's because it happens way too often. People record everything. Good for him that he was recorded minding his business.
Yes,
and listen, I'm surprised they didn't say what he, because but another thing, she had a t-shirt covering up.
As she should.
Now that she had a bikini on and the t-shirt, I don't know if she had a bikini on.
You can still see through the t-shirt, especially when it's wet because it clings to your body. But yeah.
Jay Black, you have a daughter, and I'm sure that you wouldn't like her wearing certain types of bathing suits at a certain age and worry that it would bring negative or inappropriate attention.
Monty, let me tell you something about inappropriate and posting on TikTok. I can tell you about outfits and stuff that I disagree with, but as y'all daughters, y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. It's stuff that I can speak on right now that I'm not. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, next.
90-second reels. And hey, you're grown and older, and a 50-year-old man is going to think differently of what you post on social media than what 20-year-olds, because the 30-year-old Jay Black wouldn't have had a problem with it. The 27-year-old wouldn't have had a problem with the pics. So you got to ask yourself, the 20-year-old Jay Black wouldn't have had a problem with those pics. And that's what you got to actually put your reference, you got to put your mind in. Yes, we see things differently when we're in our 50s that we didn't see when we were 24, 25 years old. And that's a society that just want to make that clear. And that's something I have to take into account.
I still got an issue with some of the stuff. Sometimes when Monty pop up, I don't know if I can watch it, and I got to quick, like I shouldn't have to do that.
Well, you just got to go.
Monty is grown, but still, Monty, like, it's certain pages that I just feel like I got it. I can't. Because why?
Button because
I just can't. It's too much. But Monty's she's been good lately. She's doing her air. I didn't know she had a keloid first, so I never saw it, Monty. But she's doing a journey of her keloid, getting it removed. She's doing a lot of like a lot of good content that you can follow along. So shout out them. That's the content I like. All that short outfits.
But you're the same guy who got mad at Sexy Mo for wearing an outfit, and Sexy Mo is grown.
And I was covered up, mind you, at J Black party. Covered up. There was not any skin, probably this much of leg showing. Everything was covered up from my neck down.
Everything ain't needed. All the makeup, I think, is too much too. Don't get me on that, because why do these need the lashes and why half the girls look better without all of that crap? We don't need to see all that makeup. For what? Then you're gonna smear on your shoulders, and what do you need all the makeup for, Mo?
Well, what's wrong with me wearing makeup? Like
sometimes I think it's too much for the younger girls. I think it's too much. It's not needed. Monty, your page is good now.
I wasn't aware of like that, Jay Black. So what are you talking about? Like, you always have something. Like, stop projecting your thoughts and your moral confidence to me.
I'll give you another one. Your outfit when you came to Dallas for the comedy show, Jay Black had something to say about that.
Your breast was ridiculously out too much. Yes, that was a problem. But you're grown and I couldn't do nothing. Yes, it was way too much cleavage. It wasn't like the inch or two. You had a lot of cleavage showing. I'm like, what are we doing now? I got to protect you all night from like, it was just too much. That's where my brain go to.
What happens? So does your brain go into protective mode?
Yes, because I know what that's going to attract.
Is it judgment or is it protection?
Well, it's kind of, you don't need it. Why do you think you need it? What attention are you lacking that you're not getting? To being honest, these are the thoughts that go through my head for women. It do. You want attention. Is you not getting it from your dude at home? Is it like, why do you feel the need to, because you know what that's going to bring. So now I got to be there. I got to be on guard to help protect you because of this. And yeah, so.
He picked out the top. He told me, he was like, that look good on you. That's nice.
But he wasn't there to protect you when them Negroes start hooking and hocking and gawking all over you.
But looking is not, you don't need to protect me from somebody's eyes. People are going to look whether I got on a sweater, whether I have on a shirt that shows cleavage. They're going to look. So
Good
why
makeup
can't I
don't
wear what
smear.
I want to wear? And I didn't wear it in poor taste. I did not wear it in poor taste.
All right, let me be quiet for Lady Q.
No, you should be able. You should.
Oh,
I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all, you should be able to say what you got. But one thing with the 20-year-olds, a 50-something-year-old man is not going to relate to what 20-year-olds post, because we're going to look at it in a different way. Remember, I'm going to remind everybody, when you were 24, you didn't look at it that way. Now, the problem with him having, so I want to make that clear. And trust, as a dad, you go like, but I have to remember, and maybe it's because I'm too familiar with what 20s were like. Maybe that's part of my immaturity problem. That I'm too familiar of what it was like to be 20 and 24 years old and 22 years old and 20, and what the society is saying. Because I remember girls I remember women that I was dating would wear certain things and go out with me, and I would have no problem with it. But now I think about it and I go like, the 55, but that's why my 55-year-old ass shouldn't be dating no 20-year-old. Because I'm going to, Jay, I have to say that I'm totally with you on this one.
Thank you.
Jay Black going to find something to complain about. Women can't even get all dolled up for a night
No,
out.
TP, she came with her hair done all up. Lady Q was like, TP cute. Like we could give like, you wasn't over the top though. You had your curls, you had the outfit. It wasn't too much.
So explain what your over the top is, so Mo can then respond.
Sexy Mo. Breast, just sexy Mo. The breast all out, or you're showing your curves to the point where it's, you know, when someone has a curving body, and you know when they're dressed in a certain way that is, what is it? It's boom. It's glorifying and not glorifying. I don't know the word I'm trying to say. Accentuating it.
Accentuating
it. You're making it a focus, and it doesn't need to be a focus to still be a focus, if that makes sense. So I think that's over the top and not needed in a lot of the aspects when you see people out. So that'd just be me. That'd be me. But and Lady Gamer said, why are you addressing that instead of the men? It's not her fault. I'm not saying that. I'm saying, but I know that it's going to bring those men down. I got to be protective to help make sure Mo is safe.
So what I had on at Michael Sean's party, you feel like that was too much?
No, he's talking about the one in Dallas. The one in Dallas.
Yeah. I already knew. Like he hounded me about that.
Right.
But he said at your party that I was doing too much.
No, at this last one?
Yes.
No, I don't remember you doing too much.
Let me read Tawana's comment real quick before you answer that. JB, is a woman's body and their preference. Men need to not be vulgar. Okay, Mo, go ahead. Your response.
So does the same apply when we are out and a man wears a pair of gray sweatpants that's well endowed? Does the same apply when a man wears the hoochie daddy shorts and they're well endowed? And you can see the prints and you can see the different things. Should I say you need to go home and put on a looser pair of shorts? Why you know that you're all well endowed right there? Why do you got to wear something so tight and pressed up against it for everybody to see?
Well, Lady Q wanted to bring up when Jay Black first met her. Sir, when you chased me down in the club, what do you remember the most? What do you remember the most, Jay Black? It's a question. Lady Q wants to know. What do you remember the most?
I remember the body. I remember the tight fit. I remember saying, I remember that caught my eye. But that's when we were in our 20s.
Oh, so Monty,
that was 2004 or whatever that was.
What the inappropriate Monty pictures that you claim is exactly what attracted you in a way to Lady Q when you first saw her and created an 11-year marriage. Is that what you're saying? Is that what we're saying here? The tightness is what got you. It caught your eye.
But that caught my eye. No, I'm trying to process what you're saying and where you're trying to go with this, because that doesn't still negate what I'm saying about too much. You know, like it still doesn't negate that.
But if that would have been your girl wearing what she had on, if that would have been your girl and she would have went to the club and she had exactly what she had on, would that have been too much then?
If I wasn't with her, it would have been too much.
It would have been too much.
If I'm not with her, yes.
Yes, but the too much got you.
The too much.
Go ahead,
but we were single, but go ahead.
I see a lot.
Shut up.
Single. I see a lot of the people throwing the word insecurity around, right? Attributing to somebody's no, it's a clothing choice and preference. I celebrate myself in no matter what I wear. One day you might see me rocking Timbs, jeans, and a hoodie, but that's not my style. I may wear that one day, but that's not my style.
Put Jeanette back on. Go ahead, Mo. Go ahead.
Myself. Yeah.
Jeanette says, y'all think Jay Black be on y'all. Be glad you're not related to him. Makeup and tight clothes is a problem.
For what?
But we need to explore why that is, though, Jay Black. Why are you
much? I think you're making yourself not. If is the makeup, what is it doing? You're altering how you look. It's not, and then it's too much. I get it. What is the little light when somebody could do a little light, like something when you barely, and then it's the full face. It's like, what are we?
Okay.
Jay you Black, think that it's helping? It's not.
Men get their hairline sprayed in with Beijing and their beard sprayed in with Beijing, right? Why are you doing all of that? Why are you messing up my pillowcases?
Yeah, because I'm about to dye my beard any minute now. But go ahead, keep going.
So when you say that, people do it for themselves. Maybe they feel like that look is better. It's a personal preference, and I hate when everybody attributes what somebody has on to, oh, you must have low self-esteem. You must need attention. That is, I hate it.
Can I ask you two things, Mo? Two things. I'm gonna keep that comment right there, Mo. Do you feel that you've changed the way you dress when you hit your 30s, and then it changed? Does it change? Do you then? Are there certain things that you go like, yeah, I would have wore that back in the day, but I don't wear it now? Is there a change? Is there an evolution?
Absolutely. I think with anyone who's into fashion, it's an evolution with your style, period. For me, absolutely. There are some things that I'll look back and like, girl, I can't believe you. But my body type, where I was, depending on what the event was, yes, that's what I wore.
It doesn't make any sense to me fully either, but we have to accept to an extent. Sometimes women say they want to look sexy for themselves, but to me, it's like you're drawing unwanted attention. That's what Still Rock says in the comment.
Appreciate you. And I didn't stutter, Ash, by the way. I wasn't stuttering.
And there are men who like makeup, and there are men who don't like women with makeup. There are men who were like, I like makeup, but I don't like red lipstick. And then you ask them, well, what is your thing with red lipstick? I don't know. My dad always said that, only hookers and loose women wore red lipstick. And where he probably got that from his daddy and his daddy before him. So little things like little idiosyncrasies and stuff that people project onto other people. I don't like it. I don't like it because you don't like something does not mean that it's bad.
All right. So Lady Q says every time he come home and I got on anything other than my Felicia uniform, he want to play 1,000 questions. Wait, did you go out? Were you out?
What was this for? Like,
did you go to Walmart?
Why you just like what was? I do be having questions. I'm like, wait, what's going on around here? What I missed? Now I gotta look back at the cameras and what?
Listen to you.
No, I just be wondering. I can't just wonder. Look nice for when my husband come home. Oh, I didn't know. Like you could have said that.
Oh, she did it for you, and you got questions. Ain't that about fucking up the whole day?
I didn't know. How was I supposed to know? This is not normal. So let it be more normal, and then it won't be a question.
Yeah, but then if she does it more normal, you're gonna be like, so you dressed up all the time while I'm at work? I'm at work. All of a sudden, you got a little low cut for me. That's what you're saying. So did you go get the mail? Did you get the mail dressed like that? Did you go get the mail dressed like that? I just don't get the one from TikTok. Jay, if women still have great bodies in their 40s and 50s and beyond, they can't openly appreciate their bodies and their fashion style. I was saying the other day, our bodies need to be celebrated. Okay, that's what Tawana says. Our bodies need to be celebrated.
And I celebrate my body as much as I can, because I know that I don't look like I did in my 20s. But I don't want to look like I did in my 20s. Like, I celebrate where I am for the here and now. I love myself. And I'm sorry if it makes you or anybody else uncomfortable in what I choose to wear, whether I choose to wear makeup for the day or not. I'm sorry that it makes you feel that uncomfortable.
And I'm gonna tell you what, let me ever get my arms right and get my chest popping and get this six pack popping. I'll be wearing nothing but white beaters, aka tank tops. I'm just gonna let you. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm telling you, I done slacked up. I'll be on here wearing a tank top. As a 36-year-old husband and a girl dad, I'm trying to do better. But it's hard not to sexualize women when they dress a certain way. I try to interact with women like I would want someone to interact with my child. Still rocks. Listen, that is a very mature thing. And I think one thing that I've come to grips with that most people won't believe is that I'm looking you dead in your eyes, and I consciously try not to lust over women. I try and keep it, she's pretty, and keep it there. That was not me when I was 24 and 32 and 34 years old. When I saw it then, I'm with you.
But you're single, so you can lust, right?
Yeah, but I'm not even trying to get in that mind frame of lusting, because when the lusting key, when I hit that button, now I'm getting numbers. Now I'm juggling. Now my phone ain't dry.
Ms. Clark said, I have yet to meet a man who says he likes my makeup. Facts. That's not what we do. Yo, I love your makeup. I love your, you know, like, yo, I love the blush.
I don't like makeup that makes, I don't like makeup that makes you look like a different person.
Like you
did. I do appreciate makeup where you just got done up and it just enhances who you are. I don't want makeup that I don't recognize you. No, some of it I understand. Once again, maybe it's for having daughters and watching them do their makeup. I see why y'all do it. I see.
I like it because it polishes my look. And I think, and then I could speak for a lot of women who say the same thing. I like it because it polishes up my look. But do I think that my face is like,
you got makeup on right now?
Okay.
You for what? It's 7 a.m.
Because I am ready for my full work day, right? I'm ready for my full work day. Would you appreciate me if I woke up, got on this camera with sleep in my eye, looking like I just rolled over? You wouldn't have, you'd be like,
I'm being honest, Mo. In some aspects, the realness is appreciated. It is.
So even if I wipe my makeup off, J Black, I still look like me.
So why you need it? Point.
Again, didn't I say polish? It gives you a more polished look, a more finished look. Like you put some type of effort into your routine for the day.
I look more polished after I go to the barber. Yeah, after I go to the barber. And let's be clear. And I hate to be putting the cape on for Mo. We gave her the name Sexy Mo.
Yeah.
Like if she comes up here.
Well, you gave her the name.
Well, I gave her the name Sexy Mo. If she comes up here and her face ain't done, there's gonna be somebody saying something. They might not say it in the comments, or maybe they will say it in the comments. Michael, women evolve, hopefully, as we age in how we decide to present ourselves. Some of us actually feel sexier. It's okay to show off our bodies if we want to. Okay.
And let Mike not look you in the eye, you're gonna feel away like he ain't even look at me. I got all these curves out, I got my makeup on, but I'm not attractive. He ain't even glance at me.
Look, I got proof. Mike does look me dead in my eyes when we see each other. Dead in the eye. I'm looking at eyeballs. Because if I glance down, anything is possible. All right, I shouldn't have said that.
Anything is possible.
Anything is possible. TP says I wear minimal makeup, but I'm girly and I do love and will wear the basic whenever, wherever I want to. Got you.
Yeah, because there's nothing wrong with that.
It was good what you had on TP. That was respectful. It was still nice.
It's still like it respectful.
It was her fit was. That's how you supposed to dress. I was like, I may help her find somebody with that. Like that, I was like, I'm rooting for her to find a dude.
And Jay Black, let me ask you.
And Jay's rooting for you to find a dude now. Jamie.
No, because she gets it. So that's because I'm not gonna root for you. You like Nikki White Chocolate because you ain't gonna keep him, or he gonna try to change you. because you're doing too much. But anyway,
Jay, why do you feel being pretty with enhancements like makeup and clothes makes you too much? Explore this in therapy. Laugh out loud. But for the real, the simplest enhancements can make people hate on you. It's crazy. She has a job, sir. He forgets people work since I'm still in bed with my bonnet on and crusting my eyes.
See, that's how I leave the house, Mo. And then I come home, she fully dressed and got a little makeup on, and
I'm sorry.
and I'm trying to figure out what happened all day.
What is wrong with her when you come home? First of all, that's a good wife. But when you come home, she ain't looking like she did when you left her laying in the bed. That's a good wife. That's somebody who's saying, okay, my husband is going to be home in a little bit. Let me zhuzh this up so he can walk in feeling like, okay, that's my wife. That's mine right there.
Sexy is attitude. Ms. Clark says sexy is attitude, not how you dress.
Go ahead, Ms. Clark.
The attitude that is true. That is true. But I will say that even when you have on, I can have on a sweater, okay, a sweater dress, and
do you feel sexy without your makeup? Is what she's asking. Do you feel sexy without your tight fits and the vibe, boom, 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 everything out and bang, bang? Do you feel sexy with you?
Absolutely. I can throw that robe on. I can go get that Versace robe and throw that on and feel just.
I gotta be Versace. See that? She just flexed on it.
And you're
this is beautiful. What is that?
You're gonna see something in that terry cloth robe, even though it's covering me from here to here. You're going to see the curves because I am curvy. But do I feel just as? Absolutely.
Mo just hit him with that. Nigga. Mo just hit him with.
That's all I need is my Versace robe.
State of mind is how you feel. It has nothing to do with my clothing. The clothing just shows outwardly. Okay, how I'm feeling today. Okay, you threw that on. Okay, I see you. I see how you feel today.
Still Rock says the lust is hard. I work from home now, but Uber part-time. When I have a girl in the car with them thighs and breasts out, I have to turn on gospel music. So easy to say something I shouldn't say.
Can't do it. Don't say it.
But let me go back to this. And this is why I feel women get put in a situation. And I'm not saying I don't see everybody's viewpoint. I don't feel sexy if I don't have a haircut. Not that Jay wants to say that. If I don't got a haircut, I feel less than. And you know when you put certain things on as a man, you know when you put certain things on and you feel comfortable and you got a little smell good on, you feel different. No, I do not. I am not the person who feels sexy when I just jump out the bed. Like I'm not that person who feels that. Men do the same thing. For some reason, when we put on a pair of brand new sneakers that are crispy clean, we feel better about ourselves. What the hell? I'm about to come and grab him by the ear. Y'all close your eyes so y'all don't see.
Oh no,
see the mess.
Don't worry about them. Don't worry about them. Still Rock. What do you say? What the homie say?
When I used to work at the bank, they used to come in there. I used to reverse all their fees.
Hey, women have an advantage. Attractive women definitely has an advantage, and that's true in life versus someone that's unattractive.
But men, let you put on that piece of jewelry that you have. Let you throw that jewelry around your neck. Let you throw on that coat that you like rocking. Let you throw on the sneaks that happen to match perfectly with what you got on. Let you put that belt with the fly ass belt buckle on it. And don't let you lose weight. And because all of a sudden that belt buckle is showing because that tummy going, and all of a sudden that buckle, you tucking shirts in and shit now. You're wearing tight shirts.
Mo, your aura screams sexy.
Damn, it's like what you trying to pop off here?
Enhances your natural beauty, but aren't really needed.
I don't think it's so. Thank you for that compliment, but I don't think it's so much about what's needed versus what you do and what you wear to like when I go back to preference, like how it makes me feel, not so much wearing it for to get a compliment from somebody else or wearing it because I want to get a arouse out of someone else. And I don't even say sexy. That's for what the men say or whatever. But I can be in a business suit. I can have a conversation with a man and a man may take away, wow, like she's really sexy, or wow, she's really this. But sexy means different things to different people because you're educated, because of your conversation, because maybe you're exuding that nurturing spirit for the day. That could be sexy to a man that desires to have that in their life. So I don't think when we look at sexy, we're so narrow-minded to like put it in this. It has to be from an outer perspective, an outer appearance perspective. I think that whatever you want to wear, whether it be makeup, whether it be clothing, if it's pleasing to you, that's all that matters.
Lady Q says Jay Black used to be worse than this. He's evolving.
Yes,
I used to be worse.
This is evolving. Okay, but this is good. I'm not gonna knock progress. This is evolving.
Yeah.
There was another. Why can't women add things they like for themselves? Who said it's always for attention? I don't know. I don't know. I think there's certain people who do it for attention, and I think there's certain things I put on for attention. I think it.
No, it's not, because he's saying pretty privilege is dangerous. Listen, I could tell you right now, I don't think I'm the finest thing walking in the street. I've seen beautiful women all my life. But I can tell you one thing, it's a disadvantage. People be like, oh, I know it's an advantage for you. Things are easy for you because you look appealing, or
disadvantage.
Let me tell you the craziest thing about pretty privilege, being a gift and a curse. And I've talked about this. I've had this talk.
The prettiest thing walking, but I'm gonna tell you.
Disadvantage though.
But no, yes. But I will tell you, and I've talked to Monty about it. There is a pretty privilege, but understand it can be used against you because your talents are no longer the priority. Your talents are no longer why you're here. It's always subjugated to you're pretty. I'll give you one of the most disrespectful things that people do all the fucking time. You will hear, I've heard this myself at least 20 times. You will hear a tragic accident occur. Somebody dies, and somebody will say, and she was so pretty. What? That's what you're going to bring up? Like I've heard people say somebody passes away in a tragic car accident, and they will say, "Oh my God, she had a kid named," and she was so. So what you're saying is that you would take that out if the person in your eyes wasn't.
No,
pretty?
You feel different when you see someone was a I just spoke up. I guess I got to keep the thought going now.
Yeah, go on.
No, when you see somebody that's attractive that got their life taken way short, you're like, damn, shorty was dope too. Damn, she looked real good. That's a shame. Like it does look different. If we're being totally honest, when we see that young mother no, you do. All right, y'all don't act like y'all don't look like, damn, she was pretty. Like, damn, that's a shame. All right, y'all want to.
But do you understand? Listen, I'm not knocking you, Jake. I've heard very kind-hearted people say it. Very kind-hearted people will say, "Oh my God, and she was so pretty," as if that adds to how bad the death was. Like the fact that she died was even worse because she was pretty.
But then she had a good future. She could have been
She could have been pretty for a lot longer.
She could have had a bunch of seeds out here, a bunch of offsprings, and she could have been like, I don't know. You just see that, you're just like, man, she already was dope. Why would she deal with that? She was cute. She didn't have to be in that relationship. She could have did something else. Like it just.
No, that's crazy. Because what you're saying is, if she wasn't pretty in your mind, then that compliment gets. This is fucked up. What are we talking about?
Cypher said he feel good in his uniform. All right, good, Cypher. Get there.
Yeah, we know you do. We know you do. As a Christian, I hope to rep God over my fashion. There are things that I try in, and the Holy Spirit says, nope, take it off. Okay. I think either Mo lost electricity.
Call, probably.
Oh, she got a phone call?
Maybe she got a phone call.
Shorty was bad.
No, dude, that's what you said. Shorty was bad. Yeah. I'm like, damn, that's effed up. Oh, man.
Who said that?
You do. You saw.
No, I've heard people say it, and I always call them out. I said, so what you're saying is if the person wasn't attractive, it would be less of a shame? I hate that we are all deemed attention seeking. I agree with Mo. People will hate on you because they feel you think you are cute. Someone close to me said, I got the job at Bad Boy because of looks.
Yep. That's what they were saying to her.
But that's the gift. That's the
Who is
curse.
this light skinned long haired girl coming in here? That's slim. Oh, what does she think? Oh, I know how she got the job. I know how she.
But my question to Tawana, would you have turned down the job if that was the reason why you got it?
Nope. If you found out you got the job because you was light skinned, long hair, and slim, and would you have said, you know what, Diddy, I don't want to work here because y'all hired me for the wrong reasons? Please, she wouldn't have.
I had a whole degree. Couldn't I have gotten the job off of qualifications? This was someone who grew up with me. So insulting. But let's remember, then the Diddy documentary comes out. They may have a point. And I'm not saying you weren't qualified. Please don't take it as I'm saying you are qualified, and I know you're qualified, and I know when you put your mind to something, we know you're qualified.
You are PR. Yeah,
and I know why you took it insulting, because I would have taken it insulting too. But
would you
it could have been.
Nah, I'm out. Pretty privilege is the thing. Oh, I got this because of pretty privilege. Oh no, I don't want this opportunity. Then you can't help how you look. Mo can't help how she looks.
Yeah, somebody could have said the only reason I got the radio job is because I'm funny. All right, well, all right.
Let me tell another joke.
Let me tell another joke. Knock, knock. Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock. Yeah, it's worse when people dismiss you for how you look. I feel you, Twan. Now, and that's the curse of the privilege. And that's why I hope I've done a good job trying to explain to my daughters and Amani being and Akela's in the workforce too, that but sometimes you got to let people know I'm here because I'm dope at what I fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm here.
I'm good at this.
All right. This good. This conversation went so well. I ain't even gotta I ain't gotta get no more clips for tomorrow.
We covered a whole lot, and we didn't even play. I had the baby clip of him responding because the boy gave him a painting of his daughters, and he ished on them. I had that ready. The boy Jaden Ivey, the NBA player, they lost his gig. He out here preaching the word and telling people like. So I guess we can get into that maybe tomorrow. What TP said from childhood up
until now, you will hear, oh, she thinks she's cute, blah, 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 blah. These fools project from elementary school to the nursing home. I mean,
I like how Tawana didn't answer the question. She just went right, but thank you, Afro Queen. Tawana, like, I ain't giving that job up. Just y'all hire me because I'm pretty. I'm gonna take this opportunity and I'm gonna show y'all that I'm more than a cute face and a slim waist, aka whatever. So yeah. So this is good.
Pretty can be a curse too. The hatred is real. And the funny thing is, we created what the pretty status is. We create the model for what we think is pretty. And then if somebody happens to meet the model, they catch hell for being pretty. And then whatever they wear with a pretty woman, no matter what a pretty woman wears, they will say she's wearing that because she thinks she's cute.
She thinks she all that.
Think you cute.
You think you all that.
You think you cute. It's diabolical. It is diabolical. Not that the outfit is hot. She only wearing it because she thinks she's cute.
I should slice her face. With the little girl
I should slice her face.
Let you come out the house looking crazy though. Okay. Then they got something to say about that too.
Pretty is pretty does.
Pretty is
yes,
pretty
does. Yes.
All right, John.
I'm with you, Tawana. We good. Like I said, you are PR team. When we got it. We gonna need you real soon. So
yeah, we gonna need you, and you're not gonna get the job because you're cute.
Yo, I was looking at your post yesterday. I said his testimony got all of his exes in it. All of them.
Why would you even say
my bad. Here I go blurt stuff out.
Who even knew that?
I was like, oh, this person? Wow, that's a lot of people. Okay.
Where did you see all the exes?
On Facebook.
I didn't look at it on Facebook.
I saw Marty's mom, Drea, talking about she love you. I said,
oh, right, because
what the hell? You got Stacy, my number one. You got Tawana, high school. I said, what is going on? This is an ex reunion of his testimony. But anyway, check that out on Facebook, y'all. Mike got a dope post on Facebook, his testimony. Read the comments. The comments tell you everything.
All right, we out of here.
Yeah, my bad. Sometimes stuff blurt out.
I looked at it on Instagram.
You go look at Facebook. You gotta look at Facebook. Like, she love him.
Oh my God. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. Understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute. Every second.
Look, she was here listening the whole time.
Katie was listening the whole time.
It's Jay Black, you messy. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Oh, Shelly said I saw that too, Jay Black. See? It wasn't
how do you even, Shelly, how do you even know my exes? Like, how do you even know my exes? How do you even know? She's just trying to co-sign to be messy. Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh, God.
The algorithm suggested the channel. Oh, okay. Welcome. We're about to wrap up. Welcome. Whatever the name is, you're welcome to join again. The algorithm. Like and subscribe. Before we get out of here, how many subscribers are we still stuck on? What number? Let's see how
let's see where we at with the subscribers. Michael Sean, Takeover Legends on YouTube. Let's see where we at with the subscribers. Give me a second. It's loading. Oh, come on, people. We still ain't cracked that yet. All right, here we go.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Not good news, y'all. It's not good news. All right, where are we at? Oh, 659. All right.
We should be at 660 by now.
Just get a little.
Hey, Prometheus. I need you to whatever.
Yeah, can you subscribe?
Can you go subscribe and get us to 660 real quick?
Can we get to 660 subscribers, though?
Lady, I don't know if it's a man or a woman. Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends on YouTube. Let me put the name up here so you can see how to spell it.
Go ahead, just spell it right there. So maybe we can before we get out of here.
Can you hit that and hit subscribe, please? I've been trying to get to 660 for a minute. Okay, they said yes. Yeah, they going right now. Let's go. Fighting. So yeah, we still at 659. Let me hit refresh. Waiting for Prometheus, if I'm saying it right. Oh, Mike, we got an update, Mike.
We got an update. Oh, wait. Oh, we made it. There we go. 660. 660. Thank you. There we go. 660. 1,000 is down the street, around the corner. We'll be there soon, y'all. We'll be at 1,000 subscribers.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome, homie, or woman. I don't know if it's a man or woman.
We're
family here, though, homie. Lady,
we're family. We'll bring you up to speed tomorrow. We start at 7 a.m. Yep. You know what's funny? I was watching a Jaguar Wright video, and she was talking, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we had 115,000 subscribers," and she was like, "Yeah, we moving." I said, "Motherfucker, God."
115,000. We had 600. We had 660,000.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. We
just
here.
started. We never cared before now. Honestly,
we never cared.
We never tracked it. We never said anything about it. It wasn't until recently.
That's right.
We've been on this because Kamari said something slick.
All right. Sally, I'm hollering. All right. You work for you work for everything in your life. Work for your happiness. Never let anything, any circumstance take it from you. From Michael Sean, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, Kamari, Dr. Aaron Smith, C. Chung, Amani, Woke Up Inspired. If you Lady Q woke up inspired. If you want your merch, you want your t-shirts. My daughters, they gripped up some of the t-shirts. I need to re-up. They gripped up the t-shirts.
No, you let them. A Lady Q gave you a wardrobe.
I know, but
take all your shirts.
No, not all of them, but they I kept the long sleeve. And they grabbed a few and
shout out to KT. KT ordered a Takeover Legend shirt. I already know Nikki got one. So
okay.
Yeah, so that's two of our people. So yeah, wokeupinspired.com, Takeover Legends, get your merch.
If you take a picture of it and please post it or send it to me, and then I'll post it and everything like that because I got the commercial coming. All right, man. We out of here. We will see you tomorrow. Will Jay Black be on Wednesday?
Me. It can't be me.
Why would Jay Black be on Wednesday? What's going on Wednesday?
Unless it's another JB. Maybe she meant something else.
I don't know. All right. Well, we got confused. We gone. We'll see you tomorrow. Go on.
Michael Sean and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also